Hi, Fiends and Friends.
I did that. I did that with my magic wand.
What the fuck was that?
You'll find out what that was later.
Oh, bitch.
This is for when we die. You're gonna have to change this again next week. Because we're gonna only have
do
2
you-
characters.
You have like a
Dude.
death screen, like game over for each of
Oh
us.
my god. Actually,
I don't, but
yeah.
that would actually be really funny.
Just our
just
character
shit
with like
its
an
pants.
What are you talking about? I don't even know why are you freaking out?
Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what I'm talking about, you bitch.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. Up at the top there, we got a bear. Say hi, bear.
Ah.
Okay, or that. We also have a Jerry. Say hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Yep, there it is. You're welcome. We got an Alex down there. Alex? Eh? What's up? What's up? And then we got a boogaloo. Yeah,
AKA Trauma Simulator, aka I'm giving modern AU honey.
Oh my god, I love it. Well, oh shit, I didn't pull up any music because I'm a dingus, so it's totally fine.
Wow.
HJ,
Something
thank
new
you
and
for the
different.
resub. I appreciate that. How you doing, buddy?
That's what I say. when
HJ
I come.
cummed.
Yeah. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, you know.
I already know the answer.
Which one of these is the longest? This one will do.
I have arrived.
We have vanished.
Okay, here we go. I'll bring you back. You're back. Okay. Boogla just took off. So this week's gonna be a little interesting. I'm hoping for not total chaos, but enough chaos. Actually, no, it will be total chaos. We want the total chaos. Where did Boogla go? She done disappeared.
No more
I think the
honey.
thought. I think the thought
Oh, she
process
can
was, if I don't play, we can't die. And
Yeah, if she's like, if I leave, you can't kill me. Perfect.
Food away, so I can still hear. I'm just in the kitchen.
Gotcha. Yes, HJ. I wrote Jade Dro's a lot of the art for it. It's
I
fantastic.
wrote Jade Drote.
I wrote Jade Drote. But yeah.
Played.
Yeah, and then these fuckers, you know, help fill in all the gaps for
they
me
did.
because I can't write a full story by myself. So, but here we are.
I'm the main everything.
I'm just everything. I am everything.
I am God.
Well, anyway, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you a story. So, no. Last we left off, our group had it pretty easy. Spent some time whining, dining, and pampering themselves in the Purple Hills Resort while waiting for Tavini Pinktoe to prepare their trip to Soadanna. Honey Hills took the opportunity to unexpectedly returning to the place she called home to reconnect with her dear friend Gwyn and reach out to Mirlo, who gave her a kind of ominous warning about a traveling companion. Trent unfortunately failed yet another prank, upsetting his boxy friend, and embarrassed himself in front of Tice. A fighter named Flornius had a heavy-hearted flashback from the past and awoke to a concerned face of an echo named Zines. And Tice finally asked a very important question. Why are they doing this? Why was this task given to them? And what was the implication that it truly carries? Something seemingly so simple, too simple. Regardless, they are on their way to complete it. Whether or not they actually follow through is yet to have been decided. You guys are currently with Madame Tavini Pinktoe on your way to Soadanna. You are very close. You are going to be arriving there today. Cresting the top of the hill, you can see a large capital city of Soadanna on the horizon. You see a large open plan of the outer city, and even from this distance, you can see the heavy traffic moving through the streets in preparation for the wedding. Towering above the city, yes.
Is it still? So it's like Lucia 21 afternoon now?
No. So this is the next day. You guys skipped.
We're just,
So you
okay.
guys are you're technically, this is the 23rd you're arriving.
Yeah.
Oh, we just skipped the whole day.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if we were gonna repeat it out or
She
anything,
said it.
so-
Well, last time you guys were leaving, so I think yeah.
That's why
So,
I thought we were
Tis
still
the
on the same-
23rd of Alusia.
Okay.
Yes. And the wedding is tomorrow, as is the blood moon.
Can I get a cup from Tavini Pinktoe?
Oh, they're gonna ask me for a cup. I
A
was like,
cup?
I mean, I can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
a drinking cup. If just
you're in a cart right now.
full of shit, right?
I mean, bottles, yes.
Should have drink cup. You said I could get a drink cup last session.
What?
I need it for my wyvern. My white wyvern.
My cold breath.
Oh, okay. I think you already got that, so I don't think
you didn't tell me
need
that.
to
Okay, cool.
obtain
I have
another
magically
one.
gotten a cup.
You
Good.
have a
Good.
cup. Yep, you have a cup. Okay, so where was I? Towering above the city stands Castle Orkenkeep, maintained with the district of the capital known as the Royal Demi-Plaza. It stands behind large, heavily fortified stone walls. From here, it's kind of hard to tell what lies behind these walls aside from the castle itself, but it's common knowledge that the nobles and luxuries of Soadanna are kept within. The closer you get to the city, the more quickly the smells of fresh air are replaced with rather rancid combination of cooked meat, baked breads, sweat, and manure. While these smells aren't exactly uncommon in smaller towns that you've frequented, the city is extremely dense in population, and it shows in more ways than one. Where wild grass once thrived after being so heavily trafficked for so long, the whole main hub of the city seems to be mostly dirt and mud. Capital seems impossibly busy, with carts passing you traveling both in and out of the city, driven by people of all races, some fiendish races included. So the city that you are currently pulling up to looks like this. It's a big one.
Soadanna?
This is Soadanna.
Whoa.
Yeah. So this is
Tax
this is where you're coming in.
You can see the tax bracket.
What would you guys like to do? Tavini's currently driving your cart in there. I'm sure she'd listen to you
where?
if you decided. Like,
We're
you'd
coming
be
in from the
entering
south.
from, like, the south, yes.
Okay. Where is our friend Bethany's shop?
You don't know.
Okay.
As of right now.
So
It's here though. It's in the lower tax
yeah,
bracket, right?
You also don't know that, but, yeah.
as a player,
Mhm.
I feel like. Anyways, so I feel like once we were like getting like closer to Soadanna, I feel like Connie Hills would have like sat up front with Tavini if she could, like if there was space.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd tiny her space.
Well, yeah. So Honey Hills just kind of. Tavini, so where are you staying for the wedding? And or like, are we able to like crash with you, or what's the whole?
Well,
What's
I
the
was
whole
actually going to
arrangement?
ask where you guys were planning on going. There's a couple of options. We could try and get into the Royal Demi-Plaza today and stay at the Opulent Orc, or there's, in the main hub here, there's a place known as the Outlander Outpost and then the Ornery Orc. Both are a little cheaper, but
Well, I mean, you know, like I don't know. I mean, Tice has coin, I know, but I don't want to make him pay for all of us. So, or at least the rest of the body. I mean, I know you can keep your own. I mean, whatever. At least I would like to stick close with you, since obviously you brought us here, and that's you know.
well,
Thank
I
you.
was actually going to ask you a favor. Originally, when I was coming, I was going to bring some other people. I've not only been tasked with delivering the wine, but we were going to serve some of it at the wedding. I wouldn't
Oh.
mind putting you guys up for the evening if you wouldn't mind potentially helping me, deliver and serve it.
I don't think that'd be a problem. So like, how is this carriage set up? Like, can I like easily like turn around? and,
Yeah,
like-
you would be able to
yell at
turn
them?
and, like, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So Honey also like turn around and just be like, you're all right with helping serve him wine at the wedding? mean, it-
Where?
Where?
Obviously at the wedding, but like,
Well,
Where
the
will-
wedding itself is going to take place in the Royal Sanctum, which later you guys will know is this big area right here, right next to the castle.
Okay.
And then afterwards, there should be a reception in the castle itself.
is that where the tape? Is that where we would drop off our gifts?
At the reception, yes, it would be in the main hall, yes.
Yeah.
You all right with that? Is
Yeah.
everybody all right with that?
What time of day is it again?
So it's
By this point, it's probably like afternoon on the 23rd because you guys left pretty early in the morning. Like mid-afternoon, probably.
Okay.
I was just gauging whether or not Trent would be brushing his teeth at this point.
You're
You already did it.
Trent's like, yeah, that's cool. We can do that. I'm not drinking that shit again though.
Oh.
I just pull out the big Magnum.
Start swirling it around.
Trent can see his
Fantastic.
stomach
start swirling.
Trent's
well, it
tummy
looks like we're all-
hurts.
Mom, I threw up. But why am I the nurse? I threw up. So yeah, Honey also like turned back to Tavini, and then oh yeah, so it sounds like we're all in. So is there a certain level of attire that you were told we needed to dress as? Because I mean, I only have this right now, and I mean prayer robes, but I don't think that's quite wedding appropriate.
I'm sure we could figure something out. Is there anywhere you wanted to stop in town at all, or?
I think we all wanted to stop somewhere. There's do you know Bethany by any chance?
Bethany. What kind of store does she run?
Hey, what kind of store does she run? Did we
Magic-
figure that out?
She's a magical store. She has a magic shop. she says.
Yeah, I guess I'm like, cause I can't. The note taker didn't remember that one.
It was in conversation. Come on.
Well, I don't think I was like. I think I like stepped away for a second. No. Oh, she runs a magic shop.
I might have passed it before. We could check over by the Mages Guild, and I think it's over by there.
Okay, yeah.
So if you want, she can kind of like drive you through that way.
Okay.
This town, busy as hell. Not only are
expect nothing
people
less.
not only are people like running around getting shit ready for the wedding, there's just like a large amount of residents who either look like they're securing their homes, as in like boarding them up, and or taking items out of their home and leaving for now at least.
I like
But-
squatters. That's a shame.
But if you guys want, she can drive you there. So you're gonna end up over in this area would be like where the Mages Guild is, and like where most of the magic shops are. Like this one right here would be Bethany's shop, and then this one right here is kind of like an enchanting shop. But you guys pull up to the shop, and she kind of just waits outside for you while you're chilling. If you wanted to head in there.
Honey Hills will like hop off the bench and like give the horses, or is it one horse or two?
Two.
Should give them little pats. Little pats.
The horses give you a little. I can't do that noise. I can't do the
Yay!
horse noise, but they do that.
I know what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I was going for, but yeah, that one too. But yeah. So you guys pull up to Bethany's magical shop, and the outside is very much. It looks very inconspicuous. Like it almost kind of just looks like a house, or like a little shack, kind of. But walking in, there's like all these like fine fabrics like on the wall. There's like a bunch of like display cases and things like that. And behind the counter is a familiar face, aka Bethany, and she turns to see you guys and is like, "Oh, you came. Hello. Welcome in. Take a look around. I do have something for you." And she walks into the back and then comes back out with like a big, like, you know those big horns that look like they're made out of like some sort of like antler kind of, or like a
headdress style,
or like a horn.
Like a
No, it's
drinking
like
horn?
yeah, like a drinking
Or a-
horn. Like it kind of looks like a drinking
Okay,
horn, but
okay.
it's not. It's like for
Like
making
a war
noise.
horn.
Yeah,
Well,
like a
yeah,
war
is it-
horn.
okay.
So she comes out with one of those and sets it down, and she just says, "Well, I know that you guys were traveling on foot last I saw you, and it's dangerous out there sometimes, and I just thought that you could use this." And she like pushes it towards your direction. Essentially, One person uses it, chooses a specific person who can hear it, and if you're ever in trouble, you can blow the horn without alerting other people. It'll only be sounded to one of the members of your group. So I hope that this is enough payment for your help. And I did, in our conversation, notice that you said you were going to the wedding. And she pulls out 4 like big pieces of fabric and just sets them on the counter. They don't look like anything. Like they're literally like kind of look like potato sacks, to be honest.
Okay.
This can only be used once each. All you do is you kind of give it a little flick, and in mind, think of what you want it to look like, and it will turn into that. It can only happen once. But if you wanted to outfit yourselves, you could do that. Yes, T-Rent.
So I ask, like, you can only change it once. Does it stay that form forever and I can, like, rewear it? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
I know
got a little-
exactly what I'm going to be
Like,
wearing.
I kind of was
Okay,
excited.
perfect. So you all have like one big potato sack each that essentially you can turn into one outfit of your choice.
Oh god, what do I do for this?
Immediately.
No, I have an outfit in mind, and I think it's what I'm gonna stay
Fantastic. Was there
Okay,
anything else I
also-
could help you with?
Complete sidebar. So like
Mhm.
to kind of meta this, only like specifically for the Warhorn,
Mm-hmm.
who do we want to give it to hold on to?
with. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's a you guys decision. So like,
Yeah.
if anybody wanted to look it up, it's literally just a horn of silent alarm. It has 4 charges.
Okay.
Yep, it has 4 charges. You have to use an action to blow it, and one creature of your choice can hear it, provided that they're within 600 feet.
Okay, that's pretty fucking far. So
yeah.
Does it have to like for all 4 charges? Does it have to be the same person, or can you just have to think of somebody in mind?
Nah, I'd say you could change it if you wanted to. And then it regains 1d4 charges at like dawn. So essentially, like if you
Okay.
use it, roll at night, and that'll
Okay.
give you charges back, basically. But yeah, if you did want to actually like look up the item, it's
Okay.
literally the horn of silent
It's on
alarm.
D&D Beyond.
Tis.
That's crazy. But yeah, like,
Alright.
so do we want to give it to Tice, or?
I think for this specific thing, it'd be best for me to have it, and then afterwards we can.
Yeah, you can always pass it around. I don't believe
Yeah.
it requires
attunement.
attunement, so you should be good.
Okay.
Yes, T-Rent.
Does this horn, if I want to make sure I heard this correctly, it can be blown by one person and only heard by one person?
Yes.
Or one
Yeah.
person, rest of us? Okay, so only one person can hear it.
Only one person can
Right.
hear it.
So that means
It
we'd
does
have
have-
to be,
600 feet.
It does have
the rest
multiple
of us would have to be
charges.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could technically blow it like 3 times, I guess, if you wanted to. I would allow
Yeah.
that. That'd be fine. But then you'd only have the one left.
The one
But like,
charge
yeah,
left.
if like,
Okay.
say you sent someone to go do some recon and someone was coming, you could blow it, and then that person would hear it. But the people, they were like, you know what I mean? Like, it just
Alright.
That would be kind
food for
of
thought.
Food for
We
thought.
always stay in pairs, so the person who's with the person blowing the horn knows obviously it's being blown.
There you go.
The other 2 can stick together and one can.
Mhm.
I'm also describing my entire outfit right now in my character sheet.
I was like, I'm literally like, I'm like thinking it up, like as because.
You don't have to do it right now. Just something to
no,
think about. But yeah.
But yeah, I'm now actively thinking about this. So being like, okay, well, I have this idea at least. Anyways, okay, so
That's perfect.
I'm just gonna assume that Tice just grabbed the horn as we were like when she was talking about it.
Sure.
I mean-
he just has it.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah,
If
Tice.
someone objects as I grab it. So.
Was there anything else you'd be looking to purchase, or just stopping by?
What else do you have?
yeah.
That.
And she kind of like turns and like gestures to like some things that are in like a little display case behind her. There's like a glowing sickle back there, a fancy looking cloak, this like big, like glowy blue orb, a big ass jug.
Is it an orb of pondering?
No.
Damn.
There is a big ass jug. There
An
is,
alchemy
which it sure is. There's also, I know you can't have that again.
What do you
there's
mean? I have the money for it.
yeah, that's true. There is also what you guys would have you probably would recognize this just in your travels. There's a bag of holding back there, and then there's some fancy looking glasses that have like little hearts for the eyes.
I put in the gen chat what my outfit is. It is a Chippendales outfit.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Like, okay, no, I'm gonna need a more vivid description. Like
No,
just a
look
bow
at gen
tie.
chat.
No, like,
Oh.
like
Twitch D&D.
quite,
gen
quite
chat.
literally in your.
Oh God.
It is slacks,
Okay.
hanging cuffs, a bow tie, and that is pretty much it.
Okay, are you doing this in the shop, or
Yeah,
are
you
you
turning
waiting
the
to do
fabric
this?
Into it?
So,
Oh, God.
Or are you doing that
am I
later?
allowed to?
Yeah, if you
Do whatever
fucking
you
want to,
want.
it's yours. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, but the hat stays too. That's the other thing.
The hat. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so you
So-
kind of like give your bag your little flick, and instead of like it staying in one piece, it like separates into like your little cuffs, your bow tie, and then a pair of black pants.
Oh
And you now have a Chippendales outfit for the wedding. Yay. Beat it to the dragon. I haven't even rolled anything yet. Hold on. I'll just
I don't know what it
roll.
did, so I'm just curious.
I'll
We'll
feed
roll
it.
to see how
I'll-
good.
I'll feed it my little mushroom one.
That's what they say, me. Yeah. I got a little
I
mushroom.
think the goal that the horror junkie is trying to accomplish here is get all of the dice in some kind of prison.
HJ is 100% accurate, I guess.
If
He
there
is.
is, then
No,
you-
That guy.
You're gonna have to
that
spend
guy.
it like 32 times.
Oh, complete sidebar. This is for the
Yes.
Chippendale boy. Fenrir Flarnius. Jade asks in the Discord, "Are the pants tearaway?"
They are now.
They weren't before.
And they were.
And I will get a picture of what is revealed under them and when I
And
tear
they-
them away.
They do fit like perfect. Like it's very kind of uncanny. Like made
Yeah.
to order.
They doing his ass favors.
Yeah, they doing your ass favors. Okay. Did you guys want to get anything else while you're in the store here? If you ask her about anything, she can tell you what they're called. So one of them is a moon sickle with a +1 enchantment. The other one
What's
is
that?
a cloak. So basically, while you're holding the weapon, you get a bonus to attack and damage rolls, a +1, and your spell attacks and saving throws go up +1 for either druids or rangers. Let's see. And when you cast a spell that restores health, you add a d4 to the health that you heal. There's a cloak of many fashions, which is essentially like a cloak that with like an action you can just change how it looks. It's dope. I had one when I was a changeling.
Is it just like a flavor thing? Does it not? Like, is that all it does?
So yes, but you can also like technically like mimic other cloaks that you've seen. So like if like let's say like there's a certain guild that wears a certain cloak, you can make your cloak match that cloak. Like so it's just kind of like
Okay.
it does have practical uses, but it is pretty flavor. Alchemy jug, which Jerry is aware of because you can make mayonnaise and water and wine and acid, but you know, mayonnaise.
I would say like what mayonnaise?
I
Well,
don't
if you're
know
a
why they
bard,
added
you can
mayonnaise.
Use mayonnaise as an instrument. Hey.
Oh.
Oh?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also bag of holding. I feel like everybody knows what that is.
Everybody
And then
knows
there's
that.
the glasses are eyes of charming. So basically you can cast charm person 3 times a day for free. So
Faux
there's that.
free?
Oh, free?
Was
faux free.
there anything else?
T-Ram,
Is that
what's up?
it?
Oh, I just want to know how much the bag of holding costs.
Bag of holding is 400 gold.
I have 19.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely, from a price perspective, hitting above our weight class here.
Yeah. Well, I was
The
gonna buy that
cheapest
anyway.
thing.
Well,
Oh, I
everyone but
forgot. I
Tice.
missed one. There was the orb of direction. So basically, it's like a compass. It's a big
Like
compass.
clairvoyance.
Okay.
Yeah, big old compass.
I kind of like look down and look myself up and I go, nice.
Sick.
Just to see what Tavini thinks.
Did you just
Oh,
change
God.
in the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm staying like this until my duties are done.
Sure. Yeah.
Trying to figure out if
So,
she would have
okay.
got more customers from that or less.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You need to look at the gen chat to see what's under my tearaway pants.
Oh no, I saw. I
I'm
saw
sorry.
immediately.
What?
Is it more pants?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Pants adjacent.
Oh my god.
Yes, and is the
All
answer.
right. You're all fired. Continue.
I'm so sorry. What the fuck was the last magic item you said that was?
Orb of direction. It's like a compass.
Yeah,
Oh,
so the
right,
cheapest
sorry.
things, if you're looking price, Orb of Direction is 100 gold, Cloak of Many Fashions is 150, Moon Sickle is 300, Alchemy Jug is 350, Eyes of Charming are 350, and Bag of Holding is 400. Yes, T-Rent.
Okay. Interesting.
How persuasive would one have to be
Oh no.
2.
to lower the price of the bag of holding to
By
a
how
nice
much?
15 gold?
You'd have to roll like a natural 40 somehow.
You'd have to be a bard.
Would
and
you
fuck
look at
them.
that?
I
That's
rolled a 40.
69.
Sick.
Nice.
I
Ain't
sleep
happening,
with
Captain.
the shop woman.
Jesus.
She doesn't want to sleep.
She's
with you.
married.
There we go. Why
Okay,
does it
and
stop?
they could have a third. They could do threesomes. You don't know.
Oh my
that, Lou.
gosh.
Well, actually, you do.
I mean,
You
I
made them.
do. Oh my goodness.
Casual thruple situation.
Yeah, casually.
Okay, well, I'm not even going to try to.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
gonna
quite
be
a
like,
price drop there.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
You said
About
300
16
gold. Would you take 15?
Would you
I'm sorry,
take
400.
chance 15.
Perchance. And a lap dance from my friend, a fucking Polonius.
Who is now dressed like
And
a
I do the
Chippendales
Charlie
guy.
just left.
Sick. Can you even imagine this fucking man in a Chippendales
Yes.
outfit?
I already did. That's why I chose that
Okay.
outfit.
Okay. So like.
To be fair,
so,
if
like,
anybody can rock it.
It is a fighter named Polonius.
Yeah.
So Mr. Chippendale. The tattoos.
It's a dancer named Chippendale. Come on now.
A dancer named Chippendale. Sorry, a dancer named Chippendale. Does the tattoos go all the way down to like the stomach and ish, or does it stop at the
No, my tattoos go all the way down to my feet.
all the way to the tootsies?
Tatted.
The dogs? Wait, you can't say that around the WikiFeet speedrunner here. Okay.
Well, no one has a passive perception high enough yet, so it's fine.
Okay. Besides oh my god, besides magical items, does she have like spell components? Just as a good general question, or is that
I mean, yeah, she would, and she also has like potions and things like that if you did want to buy potions. But since we were just talking about like items, that's just kind of what I dropped your way.
Yeah. Okay. How much perchance for potions?
What kind of potion? So,
All of them.
okay, so like a common healing potion's gonna run you like 75.
I'm gonna kill myself. I mean,
Yeah,
What's the
they're
inflation rate here?
they're
Yeah, what the fuck?
expensive. They're expensive.
We are in a city where a wedding is happening. Inflation is the devil.
Yeah, should be crazy.
okay, I'm sorry, but we're in the lower tax bracket part of the city. If we were in the upper class section, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Charge 75 for a healing potion, you fucking quacks. But like,
Well, like minimum is like 50. It's not.
That's
I
that's like the
mean, you
lowest.
just Give us 5 magical items for
Potion
free.
stamps.
Y'all could find some backwoods people to whip you something together with some like herbs and such, probably. Maybe not here, but yeah.
Got
Honey
some
Hills could take up
magical
potion
cake?
making.
yeah, I do. Oh my god, I'm literally stupid. I could be making potions. healing potions this whole time.
Do you have a healer's kit or like a alchemy thing?
I have alchemist supplies and an herbalist kit.
Then yeah, you definitely could be trying to find some shit to make potions.
We got an evening.
Wait.
I have some stuff
Anyways.
I'd like to do.
What would you like to do?
I don't.
I have an itinerary. So
Oh,
I would
do
first
you?
Like to go. I'd like to go and buy a cloak, like a brown cloak.
You want to buy a cloak when she just handed you the?
Does it can turn into like anything?
It can turn
Literally
into
whatever
one
your-
outfit, whatever your little heart desires.
Is it
one
one
outfit.
until the end of time? Like once I pick one, I can't
Yes.
It's a one and done transfer.
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
use that for like a normal nice outfit. I want
Sure.
an
So you're just
actual
trying to find like a tailor, like basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So let me pull up your map.
Before we leave, can I inquire what a halberd might run in this city?
Yeah.
Charges.
So you're not gonna do that here, like exactly where we're at.
Or just point me in the direction
give
of where I
me
can find that information.
Just a second. Oh fuck me, dude.
Take your time.
Okay. Yes, Honey Hills.
Hi.
Hi.
So. Hi. Similar. It's kind of like a similar question to Halberd, but new armor that
New
perchance
armor.
a druid can use. That is medium
Gotcha.
armor. That
Okay.
isn't metal.
What are you wearing right now?
I am
Just
wearing
standard leather.
standard leather.
Standard leather. Please hold. Oh motherfucker! You're making me grab a different book.
You can do hide armor.
I still gotta look at the book. Give me a second.
I thought you fell out of your chair. I'm not gonna lie.
If you have the
I
Eberron
wish.
book, I don't know if you have the Eberron book.
Hyde is still in here. It's 12.
Eberron.
So
It's like a shift weave armor, I think. Well, shift weave. is magic. But
fancy.
there's
I
like a
don't have
weave
that.
armor.
I usually do that before I fight somebody. I shift weave and then just.
But if you did want a hide armor, it's gonna be 12 plus your dex mod, so it'll knock you up
Okay.
one at least if you wanted to do that. Or there's studded leather, which is gonna do the same thing and also be more expensive. However,
I said, well,
hide.
I thought the
What's your
studded
dex
was
mod?
My dex is +2.
Okay, so the hide is 12 plus your dex mod with a max of 2. Whereas the studded leather is 12 just plus your dex mod. So if your dex goes up, it'll go up too.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I thought was like with studded, since it, like it technically.
Studded is studded with metal.
I would say like, is it studded with metal or?
I think from a D&D perspective,
I say,
it's kind of a DM and player mindset.
I
Okay,
would
so,
probably
like,
just
are
let
you
you
gonna,
fucking get away with it because I don't give a shit. But
You also throw shit at us and you not to die.
If you went to like a druid specific smith, which I don't know if that's feasible here. Like an elven smith might be able to make studded leather that uses like
However.
like stone or
for the time being, hide armor is only going to run you 10 gold, whereas a studded leather armor is going to run you 45. So,
Yeah, say we go for some hide.
okay. But yeah, there's definitely the blacksmith and like armor shit is down this away. You could head over there. And also Jerry's cloak that he would need would also be in this little hut over here. So if you wanted to head down that way, you most certainly can. Jerry, you're just looking for like a real kind of beat up, like whatever, just brown
honestly,
cloak.
If I could get one used, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, you can get one for like
I could buy one off a homeless
2 copper.
guy.
Yeah, you're good. It's fucking cheap.
Okay. I have some other stuff I'd like to do, but if
Okay,
people want-
and then Bear asked me about a halberd real quick too. Halberd's gonna cost you like 20,
Okay.
unless you want to do some talking.
I don't think I could talk down to 12 very easily.
what are you
No,
using right
probably
now?
not.
It's a great sword. It's fine for now. I got a couple levels before I actually put more effort into having a pole arm related.
I mean, I can. How much you got now? Gold wise.
12. No, it's okay. All right.
Okay.
I still got the great arm, your great weapons master with the rolling the 1s and 2s, so I'm cool.
Okay.
Cool. What else did you want to do there, Tice?
Yeah. So
Also, Alex wanted stuff for.
I-
Oh, I
weapons, too.
didn't see. Sorry.
Oh yeah, if you want to do stuff.
I don't want to take. If you're gonna do more
My stuff is
it's-
beyond purchasing, and it might take us a hot minute. So.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't know if it'll take a super hot minute, but.
all I was gonna ask is when we look at the weapons, is there like any magical weapons?
not here. No.
And
No.
not for
The only magical weapon that you saw in that shop was that scimitar.
I thought it was a sickle.
Sickle. It's the same thing. It
Sinister,
just starts with the S.
sickle.
Sorry,
Sickle
I'm trying
is
to.
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to put a
hammer.
dice in jail because Jade told me to.
It's just-
That's the goal. Is get it rid
shoulda-
of them all.
I should have asked if she also. had stuff.
She had a what?
Hmm?
Sickle and a hammer.
Oh,
Oh my god.
shut up.
Boo.
No tax brackets in this city. It's all shared.
It's okay.
Socialist.
So no
Alright, go back
no
to Thais.
magical goodies for you. I'm sorry. Thais,
okay.
Vetivant.
All right. I'm gonna kind of request to go off by myself for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna use alter self on myself. put on
Do
my
you want me
clothes.
to? Do you want me to mute everybody?
I don't. I mean, you can. I don't think it's like. I don't think lore is going to occur.
Okay. Okay.
That is.
It's up to you. I was just checking, but okay.
I don't
You
think there's
are
anything
altering
worth
self. How are you altering yourself? Just
kinda
for
like
curiosity.
it's like a middle wage, like human.
Okay. Cool. You're
Like
you're
not-
basic now.
So someone who look, yeah.
Stale and piece of white bread human.
So I want to, and this is gonna sound weird. I want to look for
Perfect.
an urchin child or a group of urchin children.
Okay, yeah. So if you kind of like head
not
towards
Monday
like the little residential like districts like off to the side of where you just were chilling, there's definitely like some definitely towards the outskirts.
Cool.
Probably like a little gaggle of them trying to
Okay.
pickpockets and such.
We can do this if you. I feel in my head, in order to avoid being the guy who talks to children, I could do the quick version of what I'm going to ask these children.
Okay. Okay.
So what I'd like is I want a letter. I want a message delivered to one of the guards. I'm going to write down a message and have them to go up and hand it off. It being like if a kid hands off a note, it's going to be less
Okay.
obvious.
What are you giving them?
I'm going to give them money. We'll get to that point.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
And the second thing I want to do is I want to ask them if there is a secret way out of the city that doesn't go through the gates.
Well, okay, just so we're like
Yeah.
clear. The main hub here,
Mm-hmm.
there is no gate to get into like the main part of the city. The only part that is gated is the Royal Demi Plaza. Are you asking to get out of the Royal Demi Plaza?
Have they snuck into the Demi Plaza before? And if so, is there a secret way they've gotten into it?
Are you an undercover guard?
No.
You went dark.
I would legally be required to tell you if that were the case.
Is that true?
Yes.
There's kind of a little hidey hole if you go towards the park when you're on that side. Some of us can crawl under it. I don't know if you would fit though. No offense, but
Is it dirt or is like underneath it? Is it dirt or is it?
we kind of put some like some branches over top of it so people don't find it. It's so it would be like back in
there a way to
this
make it
area
bigger?
over here by like the graveyard.
Is there a way to make it bigger?
Probably if you like dig it deeper.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, the note. So yeah, I'll give them each a gold. That seems like a lot for a child.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
Jawbreakers.
I'm
There's
assuming
like
I'm
three
gonna-
kids. There's like
Okay,
three
that's
kids.
good. In my head, I counted my head can't
There's
twist.
12 children all holding their hand out to you.
Okay. I mean, if a group of children want to be employed as my spies, that's a separate category we can go into. So basically, I want to submit a letter to a guard. If they could get it to a royal guard, that would be great. But that seems like
Okay.
far-fetched. Basically, something along the lines of like, an assassination attempt will be made on one of the royal couple during the wedding. Regards, what's the term?
Okay.
I don't want to say cautious. I want to say concerned observer.
Okay. Sure.
During I want to say during the wedding.
During the
Not the
so
not the reception, during the wedding.
okay. And you're giving this to one of the kids.
Yes.
Are you sealing
So
it?
my
Is it sealed?
I don't have a forgery kit. I can kind of try to make it work. No, I don't. I don't think it matters if it's sealed.
Okay.
I kind of just assume they're gonna open it,
Okay. Okay.
but I also don't know how well they can read.
Sure.
They
Yeah,
are
no,
urgent.
genuinely probably not well. So, okay, cool. They have your
I use a
letter
lot of fancy
and your
terms.
gold.
Cool. My thought process is that I want to steal the ruby during the wedding, which means if the guards are put on caution that there's an assassination during the wedding, there may be less guards at the reception hall, and then I can go and steal.
Got it. Okay, got it. Okay.
And also it might happen, and if we can prevent an assassination, and I can get the ruby and not start a war, that sounds good. So.
Cool.
I
You really
like
think you're doing something. I like it. All right. So, is that all of your little secret missions that you wanted to accomplish?
I really want to know. Do you have the? Can you pull up the map of the city again?
Yeah.
Cool. I may go. I'll probably go check out the hole.
Okay.
One second.
Getting over there, it's pretty small. Like, those kids you were talking to were pretty tiny. Like, you could
Yeah,
see,
they had to squeeze.
like, yeah, they were like squeezing through. So, like, you could, like,
How
dig it
how
to be
obscured
bigger.
Is this area?
so this is actually
seems to
a
be
graveyard over here, on this side, and then on the other side, you don't really know, but it's a park. So, I mean, not.
Those aren't.
It's not
heads.
like out in the open. These are headstones, my
I
friend.
know, I know.
I mean, technically they're permanent beds, yes. But yeah, so
Bunk
there
beds.
is a little spot back behind like this, like little, what's the fucking word? Like mausoleum-y thing.
To the east of the southeast where all these trees are. I'm
Mhm.
covering with my thing, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
Is this more forest, or is it just like a group of small trees, like a small group of trees?
This here is just like a little
Well, I
kind
mean
of group of
Down
trees.
more, like on the south side of the.
Oh, over here.
There's this whole patch of trees. Is this like leading to a more?
Yeah, so there's like a actual like forest on the side over here.
So, if I dug it, it could be possible to be perceived as like a big animal coming and digging it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
sure.
there's no one around, I will do my darndest to dig it to. where-
Okay, are you
'cause I'm
trying
a
to be
pretty
like
s- I'm a pretty
inconspicuous?
Yeah, I'm a pretty slender guy, so I think.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you roll me a stealth check?
Okay.
That didn't sound good.
Natural 20.
Oh my fucking god.
Get the
yeah.
fuck out.
Like
Just-
a fucking ninja with a shovel. Just real quick. It only takes you like a couple good scoops to like really get it kind of like where you need to make it so at least you could squeeze through there. Yes.
With the natural 20, can I cover it up as well?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Since it's a
Definitely.
suspect? Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I have my escape
There you go.
if I need to.
Yours, just yours.
Well, if I'm being, we'll discuss it when I get back. But my goal is that I would, in this scenario, I'm the only one who should actually be in danger. That's my goal.
I remember I was gonna be looking at the big Chippendale dancer. So
I think everybody's gonna be a little distracted by that.
Perfect.
Give away drinks and a show.
Ooh.
Perfect.
We've got going
And then the
on.
tearaway pants come off, and then it's even more of a show.
I stuff an additional sausage from the table in my
Oh
little
my god.
my hoochie daddy shorts.
Oh, put it in like a sock. Call it good. Okay. Anything else? Any little secret missions?
They keep
Anybody
calling
else?
out at me saying that I got my hoochie daddy shorts on. They're like, what that PP do? I don't know.
Oh my god. What are we all doing?
I just want to go buy armor, please.
I
Okay,
would
yeah,
like
you
to
can.
no longer hear whatever just was said.
Yeah, no, you can buy your armor. I kind of thought you just marked it off, honestly, unless you wanted to
Oh,
like
I'm out.
RP the conversation for it. But yeah. So
Nah.
10 gold, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
You think I will?
Okay, good deal.
Me and my 5 foot
alright.
three ass. Like, no, literally.
I know.
Okay, cool. Anybody else want to do anything for the night? Tavini's just kind of been like running y'all around town. What's up?
Can I check out the hall?
The
Which
hall.
one?
I don't know if they'll let me into the Kingdom Hall, like the Kingdom Hall.
The recital.
Oh, this?
recital hall. No, where the end bit is gonna be. Reception.
Where the
reception
wedding
hall.
is? Okay, so the
No.
reception hall is in the actual castle.
They probably won't let me. Well, if we're going in with
Tavini.
Tavini, like can I ask Tavini to like, because she's probably gonna want to go in there and like set up her table and like.
Right. Well, I wasn't planning on going till tomorrow, but if you guys wanted to stay at the nicer hotel this evening, I suppose we could go into the Demi Plaza tonight.
Yeah, let's set it up today. That way we have less work to do tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm just making a little jig to myself as we're.
There is a Chippendales dancing Goliath behind you. Is Echo
Hell
named
yeah.
Zines also getting it, or just not out?
Echo doesn't have a hat either. He's just.
Aw, okay.
But I think an Echo named Zines while I'm doing stuff is also just like doing this.
That's what I'm
as-
saying. Like, are they at least dancing, or like what?
Oh yeah, no, they are complimenting, not mirroring
Gotcha.
the movements of what I am
You
doing.
gotta be careful with your dancing so early. You don't want to tear away your tearaway pants now and then.
Right, exactly.
They fit perfectly. There's no way that would happen.
So are we all in agreement that we're staying in the Demi Plaza tonight?
I do believe so.
Okay. So as you guys I do declare. As you approach the gate to the Royal Demi Plaza, there's a significant line that's already been formed. It seems as though most of Soadanna's residents are trying to gain entry today as well. It's odd, while people who enter this district enter to like district usually go to shop or pay respect to the king. A lot of them in line seem to be carrying camping equipment. A family of tieflings is at the end of the line ahead of you, with a younger one like kind of tugging at her mom's sleeve, and she just says, "Mama, did we get to see the wedding?" And she says, "No, darling, we're going to camp out in the arena tonight, actually. It'll keep us nice and safe for the blood moon." Yes.
But Mumbus.
But Mumbus, I want to see the wedding. No, she says, "Do you think the new queen will come say hi to us the day after the wedding?" She says, well, the king usually comes to check on us all after the blood moon. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll bring the queen with him this time." After about... Yes, sorry. What is?
Like the people camping out in the... Like I've traveled around here a bit. What
Yeah,
like-
roll a history check.
Okay.
I like turtles.
I'm glad you like turtles.
Would I get advantage being a tiefling or no?
Sure. Why not? Fuck it.
12. One better.
I mean, honestly, it's not too big of a deal. So people in this town, either board the hell up out of their house in prep for the blood moon, or what a lot of them will do was they will kind of set up almost like a refugee camp in the arena for people, so they're behind the walls during the blood moon. So like a lot of shops and businesses will kind of like close up the day of and such, and then everyone kind of just shifts there for the day. What's up?
When I sell the armor, when I buy the armor, can I sell the leather armor like that I had? I'm obviously like I'm wearing.
Yeah, they'd probably give you like 8 gold back for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, so like these guys are probably like getting ready to like just kind of hunker down for the next 2 days, like back there. Some people kind of go in early, some people wait till the day of, but yeah, it gets a little fucky. So
wedding on a blood moon.
because they can all be behind the walls and they're all safe together. But anyway, and it's like a symbolic day technically, because this is like the day that his dad got slain, so they're trying to, you know, take back the day, you know.
That makes it bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
The math is mathing.
So after about an hour of waiting inside or in line, you can finally see up to the front. Up ahead, you notice multiple guards in rotation at the very top of the wall walking along it. And there's only like 3 guards at the gate itself. One appears to be holding some sort of metal baton, and another seems to be speaking with those in line. And the final guard doesn't appear to be paying attention to those trying to enter at all, but staring intently at a mirror above an entryway angled down towards those hoping to enter. Watching the family of tieflings in front of you, you can see more accurately the process that's meant to enter. The guard addresses the family, shouts out, 3 tieflings, to the guard staring at the angled mirror, who confirms back, 3 tieflings. The guard with the metal baton hands it to the father of the family and has him pass it around, and then checks their hands for some sort of marking. All clear, no marks. You're free to pass. You can set up in the arena now if you like. Food will be provided later this evening. What's up?
I would have dropped my disguise by the time I made it back to the group.
Okay, sure. It's your turn to go through, and Tavina, like, you guys are in your cart still. Like, you guys aren't, like, standing in line like these guys were. These guys live here. They're like, we're not taking a whole cart. She's, like, moving bottles and bottles of wine. It's your turn to go through, but from behind you, you hear, "Make way, future queen approaching!" And you hear this commotion as everyone who is behind you now kind of shifts out of the way, making room for the carriage that seems to be rapidly approaching the gate and seems to bow their heads as like, or curtsy as like a sign of respect. Tavini kind of pulls your cart over to the side to get out of the way, and driving the carriage, you recognize Alderman Bassie, who seems to be somewhat waiting for people to get out of the way. So you guys kind of watch as they kind of like pull up. One of the guards kind of like peeks in the carriage for just a moment. They have a conversation you can't quite hear, give a low bow, and the carriage just continues through the gate. The guards look towards your group and just say, "Next, state your business." And Tavini hands over a note to the guard and says, "We're here for a delivery for the wedding, dearie. The king does love his liquid diamond and the future queen her pink toe. There are 4 with me to help deliver and serve." The guard with the baton hands it to Tavini, checking her hands afterwards, finding nothing, approaches the rest of you and just says, "Standard procedure, hold on to this for a few seconds, pass it to your friend, show me your palms, no werewolves, shifters, or bloodsuckers through the gate this evening. You understand." So let's say hands it to AFNP first, checks your palms, all clear. Yeah. None of you. Like you kind of just pass it back and forth. Do all of you grab it at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing happens. You're fine. All right. Last, I need everyone to step out of the cart for just a moment, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, they said step out of the cart.
Yeah.
You have a warrant? I'm just kidding.
Don't pull some shit like that.
Oh shit. Is everybody getting out? We're all good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guard shouts, 1 tiefling, 1 human, 1 Goliath, an Eladrin, a gnome, 5 in all, and then the other guard just literally copies back what he says to him. All clear. And You guys proceed through the gate. As you enter the Royal Demi Plaza, the vibe is significantly different from the main hub of the city. Well-maintained green grass covers the ground, and when you walk in, to your left you see the military district, a large arena at the center, and you see several like lower-class citizens currently congregating and setting up camps, or like essentially transporting like goods and such over there. To the right is an upper-class residential region. There's like a marketplace, a university, and another little temple over there. And in the very center, you have Castle Orkenkeep, Royal Sanctuary on its left, and a very small theater right here on the right. You guys are in the Royal Demi Plaza. Is there anything you would like to do right now?
You said there was a temple?
Yeah, so this guy right here is a temple.
Okay.
And then, I mean, this is like the royal sanctuary. It's not exactly a temple. It's kind of like, it functions for like ceremonies, and also like when the king does like, I want to call them meet and greets, but essentially when he like meets with the public, he does it in there for the most part, so he can like address more people at once, basically. But yeah, this one over here is a temple.
Okay, it's not for any like specific god, is it? It's
No,
just, like...
no. There's
Okay,
only
it's
like a couple that you may have noticed on your way in. This one right here is a temple to Zenosa, and then you have a temple to, let me pull up my little cheat sheet real quick because there's so many fucking buildings over here.
There is some buildings.
Oh, son of a bitch. I closed it.
Oh,
There's
it's not like I'm,
temples. There's temples over here. Domirtis, I
Okay.
believe, has one. Zenosa has one, and Zvida has one.
Okay. I was just like wondering, like curiosity, not. Like,
Yeah, no, this one's kind of like a
with my god,
non-denominational one.
Okay, it's basically just like a delegated.
This
like,
is your Southern Baptist.
Yeah, basically. So what are we thinking? We're in the plaza. It's probably, by the time you did all your shopping, did all your fuckery, did all your like waiting in line to get up here, it's probably starting, the sun's probably starting to go down at this point. It's pretty poppin' back here, definitely more than it normally would be just because of the influx of extra people trying to camp out and such. But yeah, what's up?
You said it was the what plaza? I'm sorry.
The Royal Demi Plaza.
Okay.
You smell that? It's upper tax bracket in here.
It is. It's very, yeah, it doesn't smell so much like shit and sweat over here.
That's my favorite smell.
Damn,
Yeah.
sorry.
Stanky Hill.
Kidding.
Oh shit. What's the vibe?
Are we gonna drop off these books to the
I mean,
the
I would.
hall?
Oh,
I think that's our primary
well,
or no.
we were serving it at the wedding first and then moving there. We could pre-set it up in the royal sanctuary as long as I can get some permissions. Why don't you guys set up at the hotel and I'll see if I'm able to get in there today.
Okay.
Yep. Sounds alright. See you soon, Tavini.
Okay. So she will, she probably is already taking care of it. You guys would have a room at the Opulent Orc, or, oh my god.
I was the ornery orc in high school.
We got the Ornery Orc and the Opulent Orc. Okay. So, the inside, very fancy. Like, we're talking like above Purple Hills fancy, and that was like a resort. They don't have like the amenities that Purple Hill resorts have, but they make up for it in like the lavish interior, and like the like waiting room even looks like a nice place to spend the night, like if you want to do.
Bruh.
But it's pretty fucking fancy. You guys have 3 rooms. Tavini got one for herself. You have 2 with 2 beds each that you can split up however you see fit, if you wanted to get set up.
Who's bunking with who?
Bunk buddies.
I'm just gonna pick one.
He did this last time. He just walked into
I
a room and was like, whoever
I'm just
follows,
gonna- I'm just
follows.
gonna follow Titus because it worked well with
Alright.
me last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna jump.
T-Red
No.
and
Oh,
Honey
actually-
Hills.
Well, too
Yeah.
late.
I was gonna say
okay,
it's like
okay.
that awkward moment where you like pick like your
I'll go in the
partner
next
for
room
like a
over there.
project.
Yeah, so okay. So wait, who's sleeping with Tice? Not with him, but.
I think Trent is.
No, no.
Tyson-
I think,
Being mean to Trent, I'll let Trent.
no.
sleep with Dice.
AFNP, you chose already.
Well, you said he ended up going to a different room, yeah?
Well, I'm just trying to clarify because we all said a lot of things.
I just
all at
went in
once,
and
so-
I could feel behind me Trent's excitement
Okay.
to just potentially have a buddy, so I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay, so Tice is in a room, AFNP's in the other room.
Yeah.
Honey Hills, I guess, is gonna go bunk with a fighter named Falarnius.
Okay, cool. And then the duo of Tice and T-Ren are sharing a room. Okay, good deal.
T-Rent.
These
The
rooms,
eyes.
these beds, huge, super squishy, super soft, super nice. There are like little bottles of wine in there already from their establishment. They're ready to go. They have fresh water basins in there for you. What's up, T-Rat?
Thank goodness. I was just making sure they had water.
They, they do have water. I'm gonna wear gloves to bed. Okay, good deal. After a little while, Tavini comes and knocks on all of your doors. And she just says, well, we can set up in the sanctuary tonight, but they said no one in the actual castle this evening, so, did we want to do that, or do we want to wait until tomorrow?
I mean, if you'd like to get set up early, I mean, I don't mind. Whatever you need from us is totally fine.
We can set up tonight.
Yeah, let's get it after the way, shall we? And she just kind of like leads you guys kind of over to this little sanctuary area. You walk in and it's like a, where's my thingamajig?
Oh, you have a map.
I do, but I'm not showing it to you right now. So on the inside you're
Potential
met with
danger.
like,
No, it
you're met
implies real.
So the inside is a gray stone, like most of it. There's like a little lattice design on the floor leading up to like between these rows of pews to like a raised like stage-like platform. Not only is this where ceremonies are held, but this is also where the king traditionally meets with the subjects, like an external like throne room of sorts. There's 2 thrones up on top of the stage with the fancier seating than like the standard pews, like kind of up along the side. This is presumably where like family or advisors, depending on the scenario, would be seated. The seats for the most part are just kind of like basic ass wooden pews leading up there, but off to the side there is a table already set up with a bunch of goblets, and Tavini would have had like a big ass cart she would have probably brought with her too, so if you guys kind of like pull up outside, she'll have you kind of like help unload in there. There's like one big stained glass window like right behind the thrones and shit like that, but other than that, not a ton of natural light coming in here.
Got it. Anything that looks like a good emergency exit?
Nope, just the one. Just the one that you came in.
What are the walls made out of?
Stone?
How thick?
Stone thick? Like brick
realize
stone?
Thick could be inches
Stone
or
is
feet.
not a thickness.
Like,
Uh,
if you look at my camera, like, yay.
like so bigger than your head.
So if I
Bigger than
decided
me dome.
to roll pretty high and decide to kick some damage down to potentially make an exit, could that be a
Oh
possibility?
my
When you say
God.
pretty high, you're gonna have to roll pretty fucking high. Like,
Not-
nat
have to
20
crit that
high. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to crit that
But
shit.
it's not 0.
It's not 0, so you're saying there's a
5%
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
If I used the wyvern's breath to weaken it, is that a possibility?
No, because stone is immune to freezing.
Well,
Yeah, you
Shit,
should
if
know that. You
Cold is
have
brittle.
if
That's
you
a
get it,
stretch.
if you get it wet and then you warm it up, it'll expand and it'll crack and then you can break it.
Oh
It
my God,
sounds
this is so
like it's gonna
wonderful.
take
baby.
long. So you're trying to make a quick emergency exit. This is not it.
That's gonna take a while.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, so it took a while for her to get up in the last combat, so I think I
Valid.
got the good amount of time to make a hole in a wall.
But there's only one entrance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there is one like way back behind like where the stage would be technically, because it leads to like where the like royal like priesty guy would be.
Oh, like a priest's like not an abbot, but what is
Yeah,
it? A little fucking
it's-
back
This is
door, yeah.
this is his little house back here.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah, we can help set up.
Is it one story?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is just what I was working with, man.
No, I'm just asking. I mean,
just fucking
there's
with
not much in the form of windows. You said there's not much natural light.
No, I mean like there's like some tiny like you know those like really like old school like essentially like holes they would make in like old ass buildings that like aren't really
Yeah.
windows. They're just like,
It's like stained
pretty much.
glass almost.
And so there is one big stained glass window back here. However, it's like
Well, I'm used to like the 1 foot by like 3 foot panel of stained glass. That was just,
sure,
like, for
yeah.
fucking
We'll
light
we'll
is what
say
I'm
there's
talking
stained
about.
glass in there. Yeah.
Well, I'm used to church, like old churches and shit.
Yeah,
having
it's
stuff like
not
that.
a lot. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
No, but
candles and
it's
like
literally just, like,
sconces on
this
the
much.
wall.
So,
Basically,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. If we throw a urchin child through it,
You would have to be very precise.
anything's possible with a good crit.
That's true. Anything else you want to do while you're in here?
Did you kill?
Is there like anything like I guess could I like roll perception to see if there's anything that like looks off or
Yeah,
like,
sure, go ahead.
something set up
Mhm.
for things?
Go for it.
Since I'm actively looking for this, can I
Guidance.
guidance
You can
myself?
guidance, yeah.
Oh bitch.
Use
The only
die,
time in
right?
which I
Use
like
die.
wouldn't let you guidance yourself is if you were like surprised by something really.
That's fair.
Nope.
How'd that
fucking-
guidance do?
No, I rolled a 21.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like it. Just looks empty for the most part, really. Like it you
Okay.
don't see anything like nefariously placed. Like there's not
no
like
booby traps.
there's no booby traps. No, there's not
Ooh,
like
what
a
about vagina traps?
there's not like yeah, there are shit. Fuck, you caught me.
Aw, God
No,
damn it.
there doesn't seem to be any
Yeah.
nefarious setup afoot
Okay.
here at the moment.
Start swinging my hips. Are there any dick traps?
Oh my god.
my
Just you,
God.
buddy, just you.
That's these hoochie daddy shorts.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
When
Okay.
you said dick trap, all I could think of was like the bit on like I don't know. I saw somebody showed me a YouTube compilation of like Fapper Trap, and I like that's all I could think of after you fucking said that.
Okay.
Never seen that. Oh my god.
My friends were weird.
My
but-
friends are weird. Okay.
Anyways,
Is there anything you wanted to do in here? Sorry,
So-
what?
Not in here. I mean, where it's gonna help set up. For the reception hall,
Hmm.
are they gonna basically receive gifts? Like, are people gonna drop off gifts before the wedding or after the wedding?
No, after. Like it's something you do like at the reception.
Got it. Can I look out these windows?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
this place?
there's stained glass, so it's kind of hard.
I'll
to
go
see,
outside and
but-
stand outside the door.
Okay, yeah. You're outside
I'm
the
gonna
door.
Look at the door to the reception hall.
Okay. Well, it's the castle. It's yeah. It. What are you looking for? it's just like a big ass castle door.
you're a big
This
ass
is
castle
sure.
door.
Thank
Is there another
you.
one- Is there another one of those mirrors above the door?
No.
Do I know of any important people who would go into the reception, who would go into the castle on the day of the wedding?
On the day of the wedding?
Like for example, like the guy who was leading the carriage that had the queen in it.
Alderman Bassey. It's kind of assumed that they're staying in there tonight.
Yeah, not today, but like.
I mean, he would go in after the wedding as well, because he's gonna be at the wedding, like you know, because his
But, like,
daughter's
is he
getting
someone
married
that
to
they
the
would-
king.
If he looked in a hurry per se,
He
is he
might.
someone that he would be able to get clearance in?
Yeah, for sure.
Because my thought is like, the people at the castle aren't gonna know unless something really bad is happening. They're not like,
Right.
if someone hustles over, they're not gonna
Right.
be like, oh, he's clearly this is a fake. He's clearly inside. They're gonna say, oh, he needs to do something real quick.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, that seems like a good conclusion to jump to. Like, you'd probably be good.
Okay, that's good. That's my plan for the time being.
Okay, good deal.
I don't think it's a great plan, but it is in fact a plan. So,
Valid.
what? Actually, so in my equipment,
Uh-huh.
I have fine clothes.
Okay.
I assume they're just underneath my cloak. Like I wear the cloak for myself. and
Sure,
my
why
staff
not?
clothes.
Yeah.
So could I just wear those and use my one-off for later?
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, for sure.
They
I was
just
gonna say,
look
you could
like
technically walk
generic-
in wearing a potato sack. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm
You
not
just
gonna
might
do
get
that.
some weird
They look-
looks.
they look, yeah, basically, yeah, my clothes will look like kind of basic noble's clothes.
Basic noble clothes. Got it.
Like a nice, like maybe like a floofed collar.
Okay. Oh, like the ruffles and everything.
I mean, kind of like what it is now, but like I'll probably
Okay.
I'll probably button it up.
Sure. Are you gonna wear
The name of
your
this episode?
cloak?
No,
Okay.
I'll probably.
Going cloakless.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the cloak. I may have someone carry it.
Okay.
'Cause-
The name of this episode is going to be Tice Has a Plan.
Tice has a plan. Not a very
Yeah.
good one, but a plan.
Terrible,
Has a
but
plan. Just a
I've
plan.
put in some decent work.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I kinda. There's one exit here. Cool.
Anything else you
I'll
guys want to
just,
do in here?
I can't see there's anything I want to do. I did spend a good chunk of this time figuring out what I'm going to turn the potato sack into, though.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
not lie. It's very cute.
Okay. Cool.
Here, I'll put it.
Excited.
I'll put it in. Yeah. Hold on. I'll put it in. Gen
Mine's
chat.
very simple. I'll explain it when it happens.
Is
Okay.
there-
Cool.
I'm actually gonna look around the
Sure.
place. Is there a good spot where it'd be hard to see someone for like, let's say 6 seconds?
Not really. It's fairly open, and the only other doors are like right on the side of the stage,
But
essentially.
even on like the outside.
No. Like, wait. Like outside?
Yeah.
Let me just a second. So,
Actually, do we know how long the wedding's gonna be?
you
day
you
affair.
nah, you don't really know. Well, it starts kind of like later, like not sunset, but like probably like a little bit before. Like I'd say like 5-6 p.m. if you had to give it like a time. But I mean, this area is like kind of like obscured, but also you have to worry about if anyone's gonna come out of like the priest's area, and then this right here is like a military training area, so it's gonna be like
If I were to,
they got
like,
people
but if I were
posted
on
up
the
over
other
here.
side, there's,
Over
like, a
here?
gap between the castle and
I mean, it's not like
I could do it like while I'm walking. Like I could like pass over something and do it.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. There's just gonna be a lot of eyes looking, especially now that they've been alerted to a threat.
Yeah. I guess I only need to avoid guards. We'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I just play sick and don't show up to the wedding and just do it. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? Alrighty. I'm assuming we head back to our little fancy ass rooms for the evening.
Yeah.
Tavini will definitely get you guys some snacks and stuff like that. Probably bring them to your room for you. Some
Shotgun a beer.
snackies. Shotgun a beer. Shotgun a beer. Alright. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they go to bed this evening?
Oh, you are.
Yes.
You actually are. You're just going, Ben.
Oh, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look over at Trent.
Okay.
As we're both sitting in our beds.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Trent. I have a feeling the reason you decided to share a room with me is because you would like to pull a prank on me, like you did with the water.
No. So
No, hear me.
I
What if we pranked one of the other two together as a pair? I have
Trent,
magic.
hold on. Before you even have a chance to respond, you hear from your bag go, I like that idea.
I also like that idea, and I'm not even gonna get to the other thing I was gonna say, which is me apologizing. But I guess I'm not going to apologize. The apology is now. The apology is now. We're gonna go do this together.
I go ruin.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be Honey Hills?
I mean, you're both
I
sharing a
just-
room, so who knows?
We're specifically gonna prank an echo named Aziz.
You know, he's not
very
actively
specific-
around all the
Very
time.
specifically an echo name Aziz.
I have to consciously will an echo named Aziz to be there and dismiss.
Yes, Tice. I love this idea.
Okay. We need a plan.
Yeah, we. What are we thinking?
Hey Loon,
Hey, what?
I'm going to text you something
no.
that is
Okay.
mildly, actually not mildly, kind of important, kind of very important.
Okay.
I can make myself look like a vampire.
Oh,
She's gonna start crying.
Oh my god.
you could bite my neck and scare
No.
the shit out.
Well, we
No.
can fake a bite on your neck.
Yeah, we. I have teeth. Do I have any vampire teeth?
I have the
any.
horn.
And you could use the horn to make it sound like I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Use the horn for only Honey Hills, and then when Honey Hills comes in, I will be hidden, and you'll be laying in bed with like little puncture marks. We'll use like paint, put little puncture marks, and she'll start freaking out, and then I will like clamber out. Yeah, this is a good idea.
This, yeah, I love this idea.
I may die.
It's okay. It's okay.
I may be immediately attacked.
Well, I can.
Oh shit, my camera gave up on me.
ancestral- I could.
Same.
wait,
I
what
could
did-
rage out, and then I can Path of the Ancestral Guardian. So if she tries to attack you, she has disadvantage on attack. This is player to player, not like breaking
Yeah.
fourth wall.
Okay, cool. I'll just sentinel then. So if you try to move, I'll hit you. we
actually somehow-
TK ourselves. The box is there at the end, just like I liked that. Everyone's dead.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera.
I would say did we figure this out? Do we
No.
need to hold on for a moment?
Do you want to shut it
Roll
down
for-
and start it up again?
No,
Roll
just
for
keep talking.
camera,
I'll figure it
start
out.
Okay.
I got a 6. Yeah, I
You know,
like
if
this
you
idea.
wanted ties to the smuggling of the ruby, I could just shove it in my hoochie daddy shorts. No one will blame the Goliath wiener versus indulged grapefruit ruby.
Oh my god.
Oh god, this is off, but
I
it's
like to
fine.
think
Whatever.
that I like to think that a fire named Felonius is a grower, not a shower.
It's both.
Drake, is
He
that
has-
you?
I love those memes. No, he has remained chaste simply because it is just a third weapon.
Oh. my.
Okay, gotcha.
That's why I put in the chat earlier. It's 3d6 bludgeoning when I dance.
So,
I
do we
didn't.
have paint, Tice?
Hmm?
Or do we have paint? Or would we need to go get some paint real quick?
Can you color water the same way you did that with the water thingy that you did with the hot cold stuff?
Oh, with,
Thermaturgy.
like, the fire.
I mean,
Thermaturgy?
I can also just like stab my finger and we can make paint that way.
I mean, you could just stab my neck. I don't really mind.
Just
that's
stab
all
me,
hard.
actually, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm not a masochist. I just
The
want to
real
see if
the
I
real
can
prank
take-
is me killing Trent.
Gotcha.
Prank
Just a
was-
prank,
wait,
bro.
I have a disguise kit which has cosmetics.
Does.
and props.
Okay.
Gotcha. I was
So
gonna say, let's get me
I
on
can
death
I
kit.
can if we have enough time. I can just like take 10 on it and we can just like make you
Use the
look
restroom.
basically dead, or like dying, like pale.
So you guys are... You're making it look like Trent got attacked by a vampire,
Yeah.
but then Tice is pretending to be a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was aware of what was happening. I kind of got fucked up when my camera fucked up.
What we could do as well is, Trent, you could have the horn and you could be the one to blow it. The idea being like I was gone, but the horn was there, so you blew it. And then
Oh,
like
that makes
when Honey Hills comes in, I'll be like over you, like pretending to, or I could actually be doing like I can. So alternate self lets me like grow fangs. I could just actually be doing it.
That'd be.
which
I'm
means,
okay with
like
that.
you're not
That's
gonna become a vampire because of it.
Hashtag
Is that a-
consent.
I say, is that a sex thing? Like,
No,
consent
no,
is
no,
sex
this-
no.
No, this is a bro thing. This is different.
This is a bro
This is
thing.
This is
Just
Tyson and
two
I become
bros
even
being
better
bros.
Yeah. Yeah.
think it's
Bear
funny,
shouted from the
that
other
way
room
there will be
threesome,
re-
so...
There will be real blood from real bite marks, and
And then there'd be blood on your fangs when you look up.
yeah.
And
I have
then
some,
I
I have
could be
some other
holding-
pre stuff I can do as well.
Oh my
and then
god.
I could be holding the horn like it's like falling out of my hand. I like that idea. I love that we gave Tice the horn and now we're using it for absolute good.
Are you doing this right now?
Well, no, we're
I
gonna
think-
we're gonna do it. So what my plan is? Because we also
Tice
have
has
to
a
get
plan. We
I
have
want
to
to use
what?
thaumaturgy. I want to use thaumaturgy up against, because like our rooms, do they share a wall?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to
Fuck off.
up against their wall. I want to use thaumaturgy to make instantaneous sound, such as ominous whispers coming from our,
Okay.
but like subtle. Like, I can do this for a minute straight, but just
Sure,
like,
yeah, sure,
but like incoherent, like doesn't really know what's going on.
sure.
Almost like it's inside of Honey Hill's head, or a fighter named Falarnis. If he wants to come over too, he can. But just like
He is in the bathroom, so he is not here.
yeah, it's like a subtle droning of sound, and I'll do that for like, oh, I could do that for like half an hour.
Okay.
But
Sure.
I guess realistically, for how long before Honey Hills goes, I need to go check on it.
I can do it. It's a verbal component. I can do it from my bed.
Okay.
I would say, like, as the player, I would say as soon as she heard the horn blow.
Well, the horn's not until later.
Well, okay, I say the ominous whispers. She probably like it depends on how like if I don't know if players and her end up talking, but like horn goes, she's immediately like on their shit to figure out what the fuck's going on over there.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if that helps you gauge how fast she's gonna react.
Yeah. Are there windows to this room?
Yeah.
Awesome. Slam those puppies.
You're just
open.
feeding.
Well, so we'll actually get to the slamming those puppies open. Adam.
Those puppies.
Okay.
Very specifically, those puppies.
This is not how I expected this part going, but anyway.
Neither did I. I legit.
When is
this
I had to
starting?
Apologize.
Listen, Tice doesn't want to be made a fool, so in order to counteract that, he is going to.
Make someone else a
to make-
fool.
I'm going to pass off the issue to someone
Got
else.
it. Okay. All right. So, is this commencing now?
Yeah.
Okay, and it starts
Uh,
with just a bunch of ominous whispers.
Yeah,
Okay.
ominous whispers. And and then it'll pause
Okay.
in a minute or two.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I'm going
Okay, I'm back.
to open our window.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over to their window, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to slam their window open.
Okay.
Our window.
Yeah. Yep. Your
Okay.
window busts open in your room.
And then just like as slowly as possible, close our window.
Okay. Sure.
Actually, I don't even. I could probably just like kind of look, have our window like slightly open, like if we need a breathe. I'm a
Yeah,
warm
sure.
guy.
Oh,
And
and
just,
then
like-
just
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. Okay. Honey Hills and AFNP, the window to your room just out of nowhere just crashes open. Glass don't go flying or anything, but
or is it
Nope.
or is the window just open?
they're just open.
Honey Hills will like get up, kind of just like look at a Fire and Infernal and just like, okay, and then dick swanging, and she'll shut the windows real quick, just kind of like, huh, weird, not think too much of it, I guess,
Sure.
in this moment.
Okay.
Prestidigitation. For the next hour, I'm going to put like a wind that's like buffeting against the window.
Okay.
Because that's not concentration with
Okay.
prestidigitation. And then
Sure.
thaumaturgy, after another 5 minutes, slam the window open.
I just
Okay.
have to sit here and like look dead. Tice is doing everything.
For now, you can just relax. Like, I'll tell you.
Okay. That happens.
So it's real windy outside.
It's so
Yeah,
windy.
so it's so windy. Okay, cool. Guess it's windy. She's very like, okay, whatever. I guess
Right.
weather be weathering.
Weather
Is the
be
window still
weathering.
open? Like, did the 5 minutes pass and the thaumaturgy blew it open again?
Yeah.
So the window is currently open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I'm asking, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna, since I walked in first, I took the bed farthest in the room, closest to the window.
Mm-hmm.
I peek out. I don't do anything, but I peek out the window and look up at the sky. There
Okay.
are clouds in the sky.
Roll me a nature check, actually.
This is
Good.
good.
There's big clouds in the sky for it
Now
to be
you're gonna
windy.
compare it, like, if it's not bad, you're gonna be like, what's going on?
10.
Okay. There's not clouds in the sky. I mean, that doesn't,
Can
I
I
guess,
roll
necessarily
again?
Why?
To smell for rain, because since I have been
That's a
traveling
Midwest
so
thing.
long,
Sure,
do it all
go
the time,
for
too.
it.
Do
Go
I see
for
his
it.
head pop out?
no,
Are
I'm
you
not.
looking?
I'm looking out my window. That's a nat fucking 20.
It does not, in fact, smell like rain. And with a nat 20, just because we did a different kind of take on it, it doesn't really seem to be windy anywhere else.
Okay. Well, I will still, because
Like,
there's nothing.
You're not
flying out of
noticing
the room
trees.
actively.
Yeah, you're not noticing like trees swaying in the distance or anything, or like it's just kind of. Maybe it was
I'm
just
gonna
a random
keep the
gust.
information internally. I
Sure.
know that shit likes to be fucky with the pranks, and since nothing is
Okay.
actively flying out of their window
Okay.
or happening in danger, I have remained still. But I now
Sure.
understand what's happening a little.
I don't know if you totally know
See,
what's going
understand.
on.
On a nat
but-
20, I understand it's isolated to us. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Something fucky
Anyway.
is happening to us.
So anyway,
Something
over
fucky
the
is
course-
happening.
I'll do it a couple more times.
Okay.
At some
I
point,
didn't shut the window, by the way. It's still
Okay,
open. I didn't
I
do
would say-
anything with it.
I would say she would have shut it, but if it happens a couple more times, she's gonna get pissed off and like not like full
Okay.
pissed off, but like she's gonna grab like some like a little like sliver of rope and like literally like shut the window.
Sure,
to
like
make
tie
sure
it shut. Okay,
Tie
gotcha.
it shut. I don't want that bitch to open. It's
Okay.
annoying.
Okay.
I'm gonna then slam our window open,
Okay.
like as loud as I can get it.
Sure. It's pretty fucking raucous.
And then I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make it sound like there's a bit of a rumble
Okay.
of
Okay.
sorts.
So you guys hear.
Okay. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, you guys hear another window slam open, which now you're familiar with this sound. You hear that, and then you hear like a low, just like rumbling in the distance.
Oh, it's more like a tussle.
You hear a tussle.
Okay.
We're
Right.
We're
Okay.
Fucking. Oh.
Well, they're wrestling. You hear a wrestling tussle in the distance.
there's a sock
Okay.
on the door outside.
No. If I wanted to compare the sounds of these magical rustlings, since I had that, could I roll an Arcana to see if it's like the same kind of
My
effect?
goodness, AFNP just doesn't like fun.
No, you're
No,
fine.
I like to be curious. I haven't interjected yet.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't-
point. And if you haven't done it.
You could roll Arcana if you want to.
Just to see if it's the same kind
Roll
of
if you want to.
happening.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 9. I don't know shit.
No, it sounds like somebody's wrestling somewhere.
I still
Um,
am keeping to myself.
What's the
does it-
next? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. What was I saying? Does it clearly sound like it's their room that
Yeah.
shit's fucking happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After 6 seconds, I'm gonna have Trent blow the horn. And
I
I'm
was saying like,
going
well,
to-
okay, well, halt on that. Gonna say as after like the rumbling and shit, she's just gonna be like, she looks at a fighter named Flores. I'm gonna go see what is happening next door. I'll be back, I guess.
Sure.
And she'll just like walk out and like.
Hold on. As she says that, before she walks out, I'll be like, pound 2 times. I'll be like, pound 2 times if you need me. Just like on the one, bop bop.
Like, oh yeah.
As a signal
Like-
to
like
me,
on
and I'll
the
come
wall.
over. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And then on
yes,
your
sounds
way
good.
there, you do hear the horn go off.
Okay.
Like I would
she-
say probably
well,
like after you left the room, like
the horn goes off. So
Yeah.
okay, so what is who says what in my brain?
no, it's
just
literally
goes
just a
off.
horn.
Oh, it's just a
like
horn.
yeah, it's
Okay.
just a
It's like
noise.
the horn of Gondor.
Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Got it. Okay,
Like
so
when
she
Loon
is,
shows her thighs, the beacon of Gondor being lit.
Yep.
So yeah, Honey Hills is like she's gonna do like a police knock on the door and like not even wait for an answer. She's just gonna try and open the door and come in.
Sure. Did you guys lock it at all?
No. So what
Okay.
I've done is I.
Yeah,
used,
describe what we see here.
I used Alter Self to give myself fangs,
Okay.
but I still look like Tice. And then I
Mhm.
used Thaumaturgy to make my eyes blood red like a vampire.
Okay.
Thaumaturgy
And
must
so-
be a cantrip.
It is.
It
and
is
so
a cantrip.
when you open the door, like I'm basically hovering over Trent's body. Trent looks pale, horn in hand, and then I look up and you see like glowing red eyes.
Okay, did you have blood on your face from the?
Yeah, I actually. Oh yeah, Trent, you're gonna take like
Yeah.
1 point of bleeding damage.
Yeah,
It's
like,
1d6
what should I
if you
roll?
want. If you
Well, no,
want me
what
to roll
should I
the
roll?
1d6, I can.
Yeah, roll your
Wasn't it, like-
d6, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take this damage. We're gonna
it's
get a
not-
long rest after this.
I'll take this damage.
I'll take this damage.
I will say it is 1d6 plus 1.
So at least one.
and
Well,
Although
Well,
you might
so
get rid of all
two.
my temporary. How much? How much?
What's the?
Oh, I gotta roll for it.
Okay.
3. 3 points of.
Damn, I lost 3 of my 5 extra hit points I had.
Wait,
yeah.
but didn't that
My
apply to like the
spade.
next? Is this technically like combat, or is like since it's wit like he's?
It
where
still
they're
counts,
taking-
yeah, it would go
Okay.
away.
I was like,
The question is, do you see blood? The answer is yes.
Okay. Short answer, yes. Got it.
3
Okay,
damages
so-
of blood.
Okay. So you just made eyes with me. Okay.
I give like a cricket smile, like this was my
Never
plan the
knew.
whole time.
You never knew.
Okay. Honey Hills is going to. Her eyes are gonna like glow very bright, way brighter than normal. Her like right across like her nose, where you've seen like bright pinks and blues, because she's sad. It's fucking golden, and she looks pissed off. She's a little angies. And she's gonna fucking like launch herself at Tice, hands going for the throat. to,
Oh
like,
shit!
pin him down.
Peace cleric, my ass.
Oh,
Go
If
ahead and
she's
roll
successful-
a d20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, roll like an
Yeah,
attack.
Like a athletics, or is it an attack?
Well, yeah, no,
Are you
you're
trying
right.
to grapple or make
Let's
an
do.
attack?
Yeah, are you trying to like do damage, or are you just trying to stop him?
I
Like
think she's trying to attack
incapacitate.
him. I think she's
Okay.
trying to
Okay,
attack
so
him.
roll an attack. Yes, T-Rent.
Wait, I have a quick question. How
Yes.
noticeable is it when a barbarian goes into range?
I would say pretty fucking noticeable.
Well,
Yeah,
your-
it'd
your
be.
Yeah,
eyes
you fucking
glow
flutter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird.
what do you
Your,
mean?
your eyes glow
What do you
blink
mean?
and you.
I
you
wanted
look
to
over
go-
off of the-
Yeah, never mind.
You turn
Okay,
into a
okay,
lightning
so-
bug. Pink.
So this would technically be an unarmed strike, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Dice. I'm look. Okay. I'm looking at all my dice, and all of a sudden I don't know what a d20 is. Okay. That is a modded 21. I think I fucking hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely hit him.
No
Uh,
shouting out of that one.
Go ahead and roll a d4
Yeah.
and add your strength.
Yeah.
Does this action result in a loud sound of her taking him to the
No.
Okay, so
Probably
wait.
yells.
Wait. So I don't think she would yell yet, but like, so where is Tice standing? Like, am I able to like go for the throw and push him down onto like his bed? Like, is that set up
That would be
there?
more of like a grapple type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's
if you
an
wanted
unarmed
to do
attack.
contested like athletics and stuff, you could, but then that would kind of negate the hit that you just
Nah.
hit.
Yeah. No. Fuck it. Whatever.
But no,
If
this
I-
hasn't
Tyson
made a
could
noise
start
yet.
giggling.
Not enough.
Okay. Cool.
No, that said really loud. I'm leaving the kids to work this out at this
Yeah, I was gonna say
As
not really
she's-
loud yet. This is just a single.
Dad, I need
Uh,
help.
As my dad coined, it's not about the first scream, it's about the amount of time until the second scream happens.
Oh God!
That is a solid 2 points of
Oh
damage.
boy.
Did you add a
oh,
strength
boy.
mod?
I did.
Oh, okay,
That's
well.
more than that's less than I took.
Tice, you
Oh,
take
wait,
2
actually,
damage.
I lied. It's only 1. I think her strength is. Hold on.
Oh
let me-
no, is it
Negative 1.
negative?
No. I'm just stupid. I'm pretty sure my strength is 0. Yeah, it's just 1.
Okay, so you take 1 point of
Measly
damage
point of
to
damage.
the face.
I bite down on.
On my hands.
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
this
Make
is obvious.
another.
I'm
Make
selling
an
it. I'm
unarmed
going.
attack. Make an unarmed attack.
Oh.
My AC is now
So there was-
16.
A very
Were you
crucial
wearing armor
piece
with?
of
Wait, were you
information
wearing
for
armor
this
when you were in
Ooh.
bed?
Probably not.
So what's
Yeah.
your? What's your?
So
your
it'd only be
dex plus
10 plus
10?
your dex.
12.
Okay.
It's funny because as a player, I understand something. Or even as a person, a character too, I understand what's happening. That this could be.
I got a 12. What was it again?
My AC is 12 without armor.
Cool. I also realized this is a magical weapon, so it's +1.
What's
Your
the man?
teeth?
Oh,
The teeth, because it's a spell.
fake teeth.
You take 5 points.
Oh,
of
yeah.
piercing damage.
5 points of piercing. Okay.
And now
Wait,
Honey
hold
Hill's
on,
60s
time
gonna
out.
serve.
For the spell you're using, does it actually make them, or do they just appear
sure
as that?
does. Yeah. So.
Oh shit!
with,
Okay.
Alter self, I can make it so I can breathe underwater. I can completely change
Okay,
my
okay.
appearance to look like a different humanoid, or I can give myself natural weapons.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. I was mixing up that and disguise self.
Yeah, it's better. Because it also
Whatever.
It's better.
it actually it's not an illusion. It actually changes you.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like,
Okay.
yeah.
You just got bit in the arm.
Yep, that's totally fine. I don't have any temporary hit points anymore, but now she's. So I would say she's like holding his throat, correct? Like
I mean,
it's.
You would
you're
let go
not.
with
You don't
someone.
like have him, if that
No,
makes sense. Like he's not
no,
grappled
no.
or restrained,
Yeah.
but for flavor, sure.
For flavor, sure. I'm. She's.
I'm so sad that you missed this crucial piece of evidence. Goddamn. But it's fine. I'm not gonna say it until I've entered the room.
Tice
I'll
will-
say like, well then, I'm.
No.
Getting ready.
Tice will say, "This is all your fault. You should have known."
Oh,
She's
Is
gonna
this a-
fucking. She's gonna spit back. Muriel was fucking right about you. Fuck away from him. And
my God.
Like, shut up, man. Like I'm trying.
I know.
So like she fucking spits in his face. Like you
Uh.
know what? Like she fucking is. She's seeing red. Well, gold.
Roll
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Loogie, please.
Roll for
roll
Luke.
for Luke.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
1d4. I'll split.
I rolled a
Honey-
12.
I will spit Honey Hill's own blood back into her face. You're gonna need this for later.
Tice, is this a prank, or are you doing some like?
Well,
Do you actually say? Wait,
damage?
hold on. Time out. Does Trent actually say that?
No. This is me as a player.
Okay.
I
Okay.
will-
Okay.
If at this point, if Honey Hills is like facing away from Trent, I will look to Trent, like a quick eye look, assuming Trent's looking at me for the cue to
Okay.
stomp.
Be like,
Like, start
just
laughing.
kidding.
And I will start laughing.
Yeah, I'll start
Okay.
chuckling too.
Oh, you just got your own blood spit back in your face, and now he's laughing at you. I don't know how that feels, but
She just like she's so does not know how to react.
wait, Trent started
Oh.
laughing too. Is that what you said?
I started giggling too.
Okay, now you hear who you thought was dead Trent laughing behind you as well, though.
She like so she puts an arm in between like her and Tice because she like does not want him to get closer, and like looks over at Trent, looks at both of them.
I do like a play bite. There's like not actually biting, but just like a fake bite.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
Yeah, because you have your hand up towards it.
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah.
Did we
You
get
vote.
you?
I mean, you gotta admit it was a little funny.
Tice says that. Tice is like, so did we get you?
that fucking look on his face too.
The glow on her like cheeks goes away, but like her eyes are like starting to like dim down. Are you both fucking serious right now?
No, at this point.
Literally, no.
No,
No,
we're trying to
no,
prank
no.
you.
Wasn't funny.
Just a little gag.
Well, I'm glad you two had fun. And she'll fucking leave.
Trent will
Why,
hold
do
out
I
his
see her
hand.
storm back in?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Unless you
without
have fallen
her, I'm gonna
asleep.
go investigate.
I'm gonna have my hand out to high five Tice.
After she walks out,
Okay.
I'll say, blood tastes terrible. Don't be
So, when I walk in, do I still see the kind of scene of the crime kind of thing?
I mean,
is it
it's probably
alter
not
self still
cleaned.
What
I've
is his
got blood
alter
all
self
over
still? Like you got the teeth, you got the blood,
Yeah.
the puncture.
Yeah, but when you come in, we're actively high-fiving.
Yeah. So
We're back. Okay, so everybody has woken up for the evening. Honey Hills, did you
For the
turn your
day?
dress into that super? Yeah. Everyone had their little. Fuck you, Jerry. Everyone had their little sleepies for the evening. You get your hit points back minus any temporary ones, and then
You sound like you had a
Well,
question for me.
my name's all disappeared out of my head. T-Rent, when you wake up, you hear from your bag, that was pretty good. I'll take it. For now.
I'll take
And that's all that it says to you. Did anybody want to do anything in the mornings? And also, did Honey Hills, did you make your dress thing already that you posted, or did you just
I would say like she did that either like after like once they got back to the room, or like she did it like first thing this
Oh,
morning.
that's so pretty. Okay.
Right? So it's it's a little combo.
Okay. T-Rent What's
so, like, this is the day of the wedding.
is the day
Like,
of
should
the
we-
wedding.
Should we be ready to be dressed like as we get out the door? Like,
I
should
think
be
so.
getting
I mean, yeah, it's not till
Cool.
later, but if you want to get ready, like, yeah, for sure.
cool, because I have an entire explanation of what my thing looks
Hell
like.
yes. Okay. So you have your potato sack. What are you turning your potato sack into?
Okay, so, and it could be anything. So everything I described to you, for the most part, like, it's not gonna be like, and
Yeah.
now I have an armor class of 30. No,
Yeah, no, it's like it's
Okay.
clothing, not
cool.
armor.
So, Trent flicks out his potato sack, or their potato
Okay.
sack, and it turns into a full pink suit.
Yes.
And underneath the suit is just a nice plain white button-up shirt
Okay.
with, on the suit is a pocket for a pocket square.
Sure.
The pocket square inside the pocket is in the shape of butterfly wings.
Okay. Cute. Love it.
And on the pocket is the initials TF for Trent Fairy or Tooth Fairy.
Super.
And
okay.
next to the pocket square is like a little small hole and that's where his toothbrush fits.
Okay, perfect. I love it.
Pure black shoes, and then the fairy
Mhm.
book bag stays on.
Of course. Fairy book bag just stays on. Tice, were you making anything out of yours or
Not yet.
not yet? Okay, gotcha.
I will.
It's like
If possible, can I put my cloak in Trent's backpack? Is that a Trent-approved task?
Yes, Trent is willing to carry your cloak.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm just wearing like a general nice white shirt.
Okay.
Next to Tice in my allies and organizations is just the letters BFF.
Okay, good deal. Okay. Was there anything you guys wanted to get done before the wedding? Obviously, all Tavini really has to do, you guys set up yesterday, so there's not too much in the way of setup. It's just if there's anything you wanted to get done before the wedding. Take that as a negative. Okay, so,
Fucking muted like an idiot. Jesus.
did you have something?
I do. I had said
Okay.
and then I was like, and when you said that, I was like, can I? I'm muted.
Wait, excuse me.
Pardon.
Okay.
Is there like, so since we're in the uppity section
Mhm.
of fucking Soadanna.
Soadanna.
Is there? Yeah. Is there any like? Honey Hills hasn't changed her hair in a while. Like, I mean, like it's not like it's matted or anything.
Mhm.
Like, she takes care of it, but like, is there like a hairdresser's or something that can help her like just like look more nice and not as rural as she looks normally?
Not really,
Okay,
to be honest.
that's totally fine.
Yeah, Trent's got to do his hair too.
I have a disguise kit. I could probably do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
Tice
gonna
could do your
that.
hair.
I have proficiency in disguise, which I feel
Okay.
like doing hair would fall into.
I would count it. I would let you. Tice is a hairdresser.
I don't know if she would let him.
Well,
That's
the thing,
true.
Yeah, she's
This-
just So I would say that she's got like clips in the back to like keep her hair like in like the mohawk shape.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna like undo the clips and like have it like floof over to one side. So it's just like
Ooh, cute.
curly mass.
Okay, cool, cool.
I can
How
dye
long-
it if you want.
How long?
What is my hair?
Yeah.
Why?
If someone were to clip it off in
Why?
their sleep, how much would they?
Yeah, like
That
what
was
I'm
big.
saying is like you unclipped it, does it go like poof, like
Oh no, so I would say it's just like a little bit longer than it is naturally. But it's just she just like flips it to her side.
It's just all like, whew. Okay.
Probably the opposite
Gotcha.
side of the stem of wheat and the rose, but she'll probably like,
Sure.
she'll probably take the wheat from behind her ear and just like keep it like saying she has the dress on, she'll probably just like keep it like on
Sure.
under one of her like
Kinda tucked.
sleeves. Just
Sure.
yeah, it's kind of tucked. It's just for her, so that way it's just the rose and she looks nice.
Fair.
She'll yeah, I'd say she'd get the dress on before like leave for the day and everything.
Okay. Good deal.
And that's it. Yeah.
Was there any other? Sorry, go ahead.
Is our room? Can we see any of the important buildings from our room, like our window?
Yeah. Well, give me a second.
Maybe not like intently, but
Not
don't think we
really, because like
I mean-
the theater and like these little like advisor homes are kind of like in the way, I would say.
okay.
Nah, not really.
Okay.
You can hear a lot of hubbub.
Oh, I'm trying to decide. Do I go? Do I stay? Should I stay or should I go?
You could say your throat hurts.
My problem is Jerry assumes that the thing will happen at the wedding, but not for sure. So I don't want to like skip the wedding and then have all you guys die and then me be the only one left.
Yeah, that would be
Real
interesting.
matter.
and my box.
Flavor.
But I also, I'll go to.
Yes.
Let's go to the wedding. Let's go to the
Okay,
So
Honey
it's
House.
Just quick. So it's Elucia 24 morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
But if nobody has anything to do during the day, we are going to fast forward through time to wedding time.
Yeah.
Do I get motion sickness from this? Okay.
Yes, everyone make a
like
con save. Just kidding. Okay, so
Are we serving?
I don't shave.
Are we serving like before or during the wedding?
a little
Or
bit of
after.
both, kind of.
Like a reception type of thing beforehand.
What-
So like
So I'm assuming,
mostly
like,
before. Mostly before,
yeah.
but like if someone like pretty much like holds a cup up during the ceremony, like you're going to it. That's
Okay.
the idea, basically.
But I can bounce during that time if needed. I guess
Sure.
that's important. I mean,
Are we ready?
no,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Thank fucking God. Okay, so the
I
time.
have 3 other things I need to do.
No,
I'll leave.
too bad. I'm just kidding. The time for the royal wedding has come. Those who are planning on staying in the arena seem to be lined up outside the royal sanctuary holding baskets of flowers, waiting for the happy couple to exit. Those with the invitations to the ceremony itself are starting to head in. There is an older gentleman at the door checking invites and vendor cards, and once you approach, he does give your group a somewhat odd look, mostly focusing on the giant Goliath man in the Chippendales outfit, but he does let you through. And Tavini kind of like leads your way inwards. I get to pull up my map. I hope I did it right. If not, I'll throw up. Yay, it's right. Okay, so it's pretty fucking full in here. These guys aren't here yet. That's just because I didn't fucking feel like moving them. But they are there. They're not there. I lied. Sorry. This place is fucking full. You guys kind of have your shit set up like over in this back corner over here for future reference, just in case you want them. Those doors that we were talking about that kind of lead behind the stage are on the other side of these couches over here. Like definitely a bunch of chatter. You see like all sorts of people, mostly on the left side of the room seems to be where like more fiendish leaning guests are chilling. Like you got a bunch of orcs over there, you got a couple furbolgs, you got some tieflings, some hobgoblins, some shit like that. And then on the right you mostly have like elves, humans, couple gnomes, dwarves, shit like that, but they seem to be like kind of separated. But traditionally speaking, weddings have like the bride side and the groom side. Seeing as the king is a half-orc, you can kind of guess that the left side is his side and that the right side is her side. You guys kind of like, I mean, basically you have all your goblets set up. Tavini starts handing you goblets to pass out to people and hands you guys off some bottles and such. And you guys kind of like make your way through and all that jazz. Was there anything you wanted to do in here before the ceremony itself starts? No. Okay. So.
Cast fireball.
The little dude up here at the very top right of this little bench ends up standing up kind of towards the front and starts playing a little song on the lute. A lute. An older woman kind of walks down the center of the aisle by herself, and then following, just so you can get like a little zoom, this is your King Hollimond, and then this is a fancier version of Marion Bessie, as she has been dolled up for this. She's got a handmaiden with her. King Hollimond's mother is on this side, and Alderman Bessie is on this side. The handmaiden woman appears to be holding like a tiara on her little pillow there. And as the songs play, King Orcog, that's his dad, King Hollimond and his mother end up walking down the aisle together. She goes and takes her seat, and then Marion Bessie meets him up there. The older woman who walked down first greets everyone and just says, "Welcome, family, friends, members of the community. Today, we are here to celebrate the joining of two allied families. We are not only here to support and show honor towards our King Hollimond on this day, but to our new and long-awaited queen. It is 10 years ago on this day that both Soadanna and Sire Rai as a whole suffered a great loss. Our beloved King Orcog was slain, defending his kingdom, but in doing so, wiped out a whole bloodline of those that would see our kingdom fall with one single sacrifice. What was once a day of sadness and loss will now become a day of celebration and a marking of a new era. You notice King Holloman kind of shoot irritated eyes towards the speaker, shaking his head as if to command a subject change. And she continues, yes.
Okay, so the speaker is the woman next to the soon-to-be queen, correct? Or-
No. That's a handmaiden. I don't have like an actual
okay.
token for this person. It's just an old bitch.
Okay.
I only had like 600 tokens to use, so.
No. You're good. I want to make sure.
No,
Because
you're
if
so
it,
fine.
If it was the handmaiden, I was going to have follow-up questions. Anyway.
No. So she continues, King Holloman, your father Rakog would have been most proud to see that you are tying your bloodline to that of his best friend Alderman Bessie of Nomeladir and Marion Bessie. Moments away from becoming our queen, we could not wish for a more beautiful and benevolent being to stand by the side of our king. The whole kingdom stands with you, both of you, with people from all across Syrai's beautiful lands here today. If the two of you might grab hands for a moment. Marion and King Holloman kind of shyly look down for a moment and then at each other before Holloman gently extends a hand toward Marion, who places her hands in his. Speaker grabs a long piece of golden silk that they've begun to wrap around the hands of the couple, and after a few passes, they step back and continue to speak. May the silk represent your new bond to each other and your ties to the kingdom. King Holloman, Marion Bessie, do you swear on your honor to stand united, supporting both each other and the kingdom of which you rule? I swear, they both say in unison. Do you swear on your honor to protect another and protect the kingdom of which you rule? I swear, they once again proclaim. Do you swear on your honor to build up this kingdom just as you will build upon your love for one another? I swear, they both say, sort of avoiding eye contact with another, but meeting each other with a smile after a moment. Speaker turns to grab the tiara placed on the pillow held by Marion Bessie's handmaiden and gently places it upon Marion's head. It is with great honor that I pronounce you husband and wife, king and queen of Sairaya. King Holloman, you may kiss your queen. There's a moment of hesitation before the king pulls his new wife into him, hands still entwined in the silk for a kiss. Those in attendance begin to clap and stand for their king and new queen for a moment, and then it oddly looks as if Marion takes control, leaning into the king so hard it almost appears as though she's dipping him. The crowd turns to laughter as opposed to cheering until Marion loses her hands, grabs King Holloman by the back of the head, and sinks her teeth deeply into his neck. She then, pulling away viciously, rips out what appears to be his jugular. The king, grasping his neck, falls to his knees, desperate and wild eyes staring up at his new blood-stained bride. The guards posted near the stage and around the royal sanctuary begin to charge the stage as one yells, "Seize her!" And they charge toward her. A crooked smile crosses her face as she does a dramatic spin and a curtsy toward their direction, but in the process, the illusion of Marion Bessie fades, and you are met with an unfamiliar face. As she turns, the blood-stained wedding dress shifts from the bottom up into a slim-fitting black and golden dress. As she stands up from her curtsy, her light brown tresses of Marion Bessie's hair shift to waves of black and red, and her once beautiful blue eyes turn blood red, now fixed on the approaching guards, still smiling, a now half-fanged smile. And I will show you what this bitch actually looks like. Please hold.
I'll go Tyson, go.
I have a
Thank
question.
you. What
Why
is
you're
your
pulling
question?
Looking into the father-in-law, the future father-in-law, Mr. Bessie.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I look at him directly in the eyes.
Uh-huh.
Does he look back, and does he...
He is freaking the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay, so this is who you have currently standing in front of you now. But
Is that the one I
titties,
can fuck?
that's the one that would probably be down.
Okay,
So
cool.
let's get rid of that because she's not real and replace her with our friend here. Boom. Okay. So, oh, shut up, phone. Okay. So,
Pretty fitting this time.
What did we find?
Where am I at now? Okay. Her eyes begin to glow as she says, I would suggest you rethink what you're doing. The guards stop in their tracks. I think you'd be better off if you kept anyone from leaving until I say so. Once I give you the word, you're going to open the doors and you're going to walk away and you're not going to stop walking till the sun rises. Yes. Boogala, boogala, boogala.
Do I know this voice?
You sure do. The guards begin racing for the doors as several in attendance begin to run for the doors as well. Looking irritated, the new woman on stage removes what appears to be some ruby red batwing glasses from her bosom, donning them, and playfully aims a finger at the running attendees. It's rude to leave a function before it's over, you know. A black and red crackle of energy leaves her fingers, hitting one of the attendees directly in the chest as a shock of electricity then jumps from the chest to 3 nearby attendees, dropping them in an instant. Anyone else trying to leave? I'll be right with you. Just want to talk. She then turns back to King Hollamond. You what?
I say I'd like to.
She then turns back to King Hollamond, making a pouty face, stoops down to his level, lifts his chin to her gaze. Sorry this day didn't turn out how you wanted it to. If it's any consolation, I'm having a great day. And that face you're making, it's perfect. Onissa, could you be a dear? And the woman who acted as Marion Bessie's handmaiden removes her headscarf, revealing a cascade of yellow-eyed green snakes now violently hissing and slithering out in every direction. The crowd slips into a panic as everyone rapidly attempts averting their gaze from the display. Some of those in the first few rows find themselves unlucky as they are now rapidly turning into stone. The woman called Onissa walks towards the king, stooping to his eye level in place of the where the mystery woman once stood, and King Hollamond's body begins to petrify. Still hands and knees, desperately clasping at his neck with one hand, a face of terror now perfectly captured in stone. Alderman Bessie screams out towards the woman. What did you do with my daughter, you bitch? She turns and looks at him. Ugh, this is awkward. I got a little peckish before the wedding. I think she's buried out in the woods somewhere. Don't worry, she'll wake up tonight. You, though, I know you. You're the alderman, the one who sends my people to Kitsador Tower. But they never seem to make it there, do they, alderman? No. You keep them locked away so you have something to take your anger out on, don't you? Sit down. I'll handle you later. The alderman looks livid, but though appearing to fight his own movements, sits back down at his seat. The woman walks over to the now stone Holloman, lets out a little giggle, and with her foot slides the stone statue in front of his throne, takes a seat, and props her feet up on Holloman's statue as if he were a leg rest. Just a moment, I will show you what our other friend looks like. Boom! That's what she'd be looking like now. Yeah. And let me fix that on the map real quick.
And be like, I got a snake here too.
Oh my god.
Stare into my eye, it'll turn to stone.
So sitting now on the throne, literally using this petrified man as a leg rest, she finally addresses everyone else. Well, hi there, fiends and friends. My name is Madame Lenora. Well,
Is what?
Madame Lenora.
Okay.
Well, Queen Lenora now. Thank you so much for joining us on this momentous day. Now, I know y'all were here for a wedding, but that's just not really my style. Tried it once or twice. Guys couldn't hang, you know. Well, they hung from a tree just fine, but that's besides the point. Today, we're here to celebrate. Celebrate a new era. An era of blood, bones, swords, and stones. It's kind of got a ring to it. I know what y'all are thinking. You guys tried this 10 years ago. But Cyrano Princi was a fucking imbecile. He tried to do it alone, and out of anger. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. And I brought friends. What's up?
Okay. So, whenever I heard her voice before, was like, I guess the real question is, as she's looking through the crowd and she sees me, did she intentionally put that shit in my head? And like,
no.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it. No, it doesn't feel like it. So as she says,
real tricky.
And I brought friends. She gestures towards her snake-haired friend and snaps her fingers, and in that moment, something horrendous bursts through the stained glass window behind her. What can only be described as a large, fleshy mass of tentacles floats through the room, one large red eye rapidly and hungrily shifting over all in attendance, but stopping at Lenora's side. And let me show you what just popped in.
Do we have a beholder?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah,
Sorta.
something like that.
Beholder-esque.
Spectator?
That, my friend, is called a death kiss.
Oh, he looks so adorable.
It's odd.
I call my dog.
So timid.
Can I pet that dog? It's odd, though logically the sun should still be out. No light enters from the now broken window behind this creature. However, you do hear a buzzing sound rapidly increasing in volume. The era of blood, bones, swarms, and stones is upon us. No longer will we be cast into the shadows. No longer will we scrounge for scraps in the wastelands. No longer will we accept your empty promises of a united tomorrow when tomorrow was 10 years ago. We're stronger, faster, older, and a hell of a lot hungrier. It's your turn in the shadows. It's your turn to hide. Hell, we'll even give you a head start. You're gonna need it. And boy, do I love a good chase. Soadanna's mine now, and my friends will be coming to a city near you. I suggest you get your affairs in order. I hear Roxrom's nice this time of year. Anyway, what's a big celebration without a little dinner? It'll be served in 10, 9... She points towards the guards watching the door, gives them a wink, and they begin to open them and start walking out. 8, 7. The survivors remaining in the crowd begin to scream and rush for the doors, being trampled, shoving into each other in the chaos. Fear is now driving these wedding guests, and then you hear her voice cut through once more. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. She pulls a large fist-sized ruby out of a bag tied to her waist, makes eye contact with Tice. A half smile creeps across her face before she disappears in a puff of black and red mist, reappearing directly in front of your group.
Tice, she a fake one.
Tice, she reaches out towards you and kind of gives you a nice little caress on the face with the back of her hand. Tice, my, how you've grown. You are beautiful. They all rejected you, didn't they? I know why. They're scared of you. They're scared of just how beautiful you were meant to be. I'm not scared of you, Tice. In fact, I'd like to be your friend. But not yet. You're not quite ripe enough. But, as a show of good faith, I'll keep you and your friends safe for the night. You can walk right out, unharmed. You can even take this back. I don't need it anymore. And she hands you the giant ruby that you once...
I'll give her the fake one.
She kind of gives you, like, a sly little smile.
I was gonna do it anyways, you know?
Sure.
Gotta go through the whole process.
She,
Tice is shaking, by the way. Like,
good deal. Okay.
He's trying to play it cool, but he is shaking.
Yeah, gotcha. I forgot I was counting. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then she turns around, disappears in a puff of smoke again, appears right in front of King Holloman's mom, and sinks her teeth directly into them. What would you guys like to do? Everyone is running, screaming, trampling over each other. What's the vibe?
I looked at the group, and I reached my hand out to Trent for my cloak.
And I pull it out.
And I'm going to, because it is the only way I can think of that we're not going to get trampled. And it makes it, I'm going to kneel, is the short bit.
Okay.
But when I do it, mostly for Tice's sake, I'm going to cross my fingers behind my back.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to avoid getting trampled or getting killed by whatever. If these people are all running,
Yeah, you guys aren't directly in front of the door. I just put you there in case you ended up like placing
Yeah,
yourselves or
it's
being
more of,
fucking
like,
dumb. So
I don't know if there is a. I like. She said we can live.
Yeah, she said you could leave basically.
I'm going. If that's the case, I'm going to wait until everyone else runs out.
Okay. What are you guys
I'm just
doing?
chilling.
That's Tice's vibe, but
I'm going to
I'm
put
just
on my
gonna watch
coat.
what happens.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I don't know.
well, basically, if you want to
Oh,
view,
wait.
Go
I was
ahead.
Like, hold on. So I don't know what order we're standing in. I'm gonna assume that now they've kind of moved around. Honey Hills is gonna move in front of Trent and Tice, put her hands on their shoulders. And real quick, I would like to clarify. Trent and Tice, as players, y'all are at peace with each other, right?
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
Hands on the shoulders. She is going to. She's gonna emboldening bond.
Okay.
So you guys have a magical bond between you guys for 10 minutes or until I can use this feature again. So, whatever.
Okay.
While you guys are within 30 feet of each other, once per turn, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or any saving throw you make.
Got it.
And so she puts the hands on the shoulders for a moment, looks at Tice. Sorry about last night. I just
Not now. Not at any other time, please.
be safe. It's basically she's just sorry, but be safe. And then just kind of feel like this calming sensation go over the both of you as we're now bonded.
You said 1d4 to attack, saving throws, and what else?
Attack roll, ability check, or any saving throw you make.
For the next 10 minutes.
For the next 10 minutes or until I can use it again. But then after that, she's just gonna wait to hear or wait to see what everybody else is doing, but she's prepared she's prepared to run or prepared to fight.
I would say I would like to move to the back left corner
like back
where we
over
had the
here,
line.
of
Oh,
the room.
because
It's kind of out of everyone's way who's leaving.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can just kind of get over to the side. People are
other back left,
way up back.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you had
I
it.
would say
Okay.
It's parallel to where we are.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so everyone's shifted over. I'm not going to go through the thing of actually moving everybody around. Everyone's clambering out. Madame Lenora is fucking feasting on some people. That big ass, the death kiss, is literally just floating around. It's grabbing people, throwing them up in the air, shocking them, sucking the blood straight up out of them. It's toying with these people, just tossing them around like nobody's business. Onissa is just turning people into fucking stone and shit. They're having a grand old time. Everyone's running out. All these guards are gone because she told them to watch the door and then just walk for a whole night away, and they decided to do that. The amount of people now trying to get out is safe probably for you to try and start working your way through,
I
but
want to be the last people to leave.
Okay.
I'm also wanting to see how they fight. Do they have weapons? Are they is it just savagery? Do they have weapons? Yeah, are they?
So,
How does the death
Onissa
kiss work?
appears. Roll me. You're right here. You have a fucking front row seat. Onissa
watching
seems to be mostly using the snakes and also a bit of physical strength. She isn't really using weapons necessarily.
Magic, though?
It doesn't appear to. However, Madame Lenora is both throwing spells like it's nobody's fucking business and just sucking people dry in a not sexy way. The death kiss thing, like I said, it's got some sort of electrical property that it seems to be using. It's also just fucking with things before it finally sucks the blood out of it, basically. It's pretty gnarly.
Does the death kiss also use lightning, like you said it did?
Kind of. It's got an electrical property, yeah. it kind of shoots an eye, well, its only eye in your direction a few times until, like, you kind of see Lenora, like, shoot at a glance, like, don't. And that's, it kind of, like, moves on with whatever it was wanting to do with someone else, essentially. That's about what you gather. Are you guys leaving? Are you sticking around for a
after
fucking
they're
chit chat?
done- after they're
Okay.
done, I'm just gonna say, where do we go next? Like, I'll say, where are you going next?
Where am I
Where's the
going
place to
next?
be? Well, where's the place to be?
I'm staying here. You can do what you please. You got a little bit of growing to do before we can be friends.
I have a tiny PP too. It's okay.
Okay. We'll be back.
All right.
I look at Lenore and I gesture the bottle. I was like, "You want any alcohol? We brought alcohol."
Yeah, we got booze.
Is I can't remember her name.
Tavini.
Savine. Yeah. How is she doing?
Tavini, let me roll.
Oh god.
See what happens.
She is currently in the corner, huddled up, hiding behind the fucking glasses of wine. Or the bottle rack, essentially.
Also, are there any cool things amongst the people closest to us?
Not really. People weren't really prepped for, like, a
I mean,
fight.
like jewelry, honestly.
Oh, yeah, sure. Fucking roll, fucking perception,
Might
I
as
guess.
well. Do you have investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
4 plus a d4, so it's not gonna be much. But I'll roll it anyways because I got the thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Just a second, T-Rat, I'll get you. You don't have to keep your hand up.
Did she respond to my question?
8.
Hold on. There's a lot going on right now. There, you find, like, a nice looking necklace immediately on somebody. That's about it.
Okay.
She kind of, like, laughs at you, and, like, takes another chunk out of someone's neck and just goes, "I'm not particularly thirsty right now."
Okay. I have with that same token. Though, that's the conversation I wanted to have. It's like, do you mind if I give this back to our employer and get her back to her cart?
I don't give a shit what you do.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Tavini at that point and grab
Okay.
her and kind of like huddle her into me, and I'm gonna walk in
Right.
and try to get her back to her booth.
Okay,
as
T-Rat,
soon
hold
as-
on. T-Rat, what were you doing?
Heath.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
It's true. This is a great question.
It is
Yeah.
good.
So, like, are there any teeth knocked out of people while they're getting tossed around? Any can I like investigate or?
There's 4 in the immediate vicinity.
I grab
love
them.
that.
Okay.
I
I
grab
rolled.
the 4. I drop 4 coins on the ground, even though. it's not
Okay.
better.
Honey
I
Hills,
try to
what's
pick them
up?
I would say as soon as
They
like,
melt in your hands.
as soon as a fighter named Falernius like goes like with Tavini, she goes with him to
Sure.
get her out there.
Sure. Okay. As you guys are like kind of like you two at least, as you're running outside, you hear obviously people are freaking the fuck out. You also hear someone yell, "Get to the teleportation circles in the Mages Guild!" And that seems to be the general direction everyone's running.
Let's not do that. I will lead everyone to the toll.
Okay. Sure. So before you get
we're
there,
gonna need to make it bigger. Oh.
yeah, no, you're okay. But before you get there, the sky, like I said, the sun should still be somewhat out. It is not. The sky is darkened. Along with the screaming citizens of Soadanna, you hear this insanely loud humming. Looking up to the sky, you see extremely dark clouds rolling in, except they're not moving like clouds. You see a figure standing alone in the middle of the road, staring at the sky, unfazed, unpanicked, unmoving. until it removes its hood, and an overwhelming and impossible amount of beetles, locusts, and flies burst from the sleeves and hood, some flying directly into the sky while others swarm towards those running for safety. The figure that you see in the middle of the fucking road is, please be the right one, that thing. Is the thing chilling in the middle here.
Oh my god, it does.
Ultimate pleasure.
None of the swarms seem to be coming for you. However, it's literally just standing there like, I don't want to say T-posed, but essentially like just letting all of these bugs like fly out from its robe. Yeah, super.
Those the palms up.
T-pose, palms
Yeah,
up.
well, let's avoid the gates.
Yeah. So, you guys are heading towards that spot that you had tried to make a little bit bigger, like that hole in the wall.
I was like, this just fucked. Do not go where everyone else is going.
I mean, you
I'm
kinda
just
just have a
sticking with
hold
you
on her.
guys. I trust you.
Yeah.
So you
I just
guys
saved her from the blood
and,
wedding, so.
coming over here, Tivini has no problem getting through there. She can get through just fine. She's a tiny little gal. Everyone else, though, you're probably gonna need to dig out the hole a little bit deeper. There are a couple
us to get
people.
through the hole?
Yeah.
I say honestly, Honey Hills would probably drop into a cat to get through it and come
There you
back
go.
up. Just
Perfect.
Make sure that Tavini's not alone right
You're
now.
Sorry,
not
I
gonna
keep
turn
clicking
into
the
like
wrong
a
thing.
badger and dig it out. You're
Could
just
I-
gonna-
Oh, you know, I
Can
could
I
do
roll
that.
like an
I could do
There you
that.
go. Yeah, no, go ahead. I mean, you do have a badger lady now.
I was gonna say roll
Yeah.
strength or athletics to like just dig out a big old fucking
I say
soup
she's just fucking
Yeah.
going.
Maybe I
Alright.
help to speed up the process.
Yeah, for sure,
totally.
for sure.
Let's do it.
I just
You guys
won
are
that
into it,
20
too.
that roll of whatever I wanted to roll.
Oh,
for.
hell yeah.
So I
You're
just
so good.
fucking boom and just.
Let's say
ripped that
she's kind of
shit.
like digging up the dirt, and then you're able to
you're
just kind of
just
like
fucking
doing it.
clear it for her.
Tight, let's do
Yeah.
it.
15
Okay.
seconds later, it's full.
Yeah.
So you guys are all this way. Where's your next course of action here?
I think. Can you pull up the world map?
Oh
Yeah. I
wait.
can-
Okay.
We're gonna go through the woods and go up. I assume, being is the only. I say we go back to where we were because Honey Hills I assume is gonna want to go back to
The
To
Maravine?
Marvine.
Maravine.
Oh, to take Tavini back and shit.
I
Yeah.
guess. I mean,
Take,
at
take
the very
Tavini
least-
back.
Gotcha.
Make sure that it hasn't been destroyed, and also
Mhm.
her friends there, and then
Recruit the
Probably-
giant.
well, not even recruit, but just like make sure she's okay, and then go
Sure.
back to where we started to sell the ruby back.
Does this all sound like
yeah,
a plan?
good
It's-
job.
yes, Honey Hills.
Wartime, wherever we go
Um,
isn't going to be safe. We might as well keep our
Yeah.
own best interest.
I'm fine with that.
But one sidebar. So obviously, we don't. Do we have our equipment with us because we were planning to head to a wedding?
Did
So I know we were-
you think you need to stop back at the place? That's more up to you. Do you
Yeah,
think you brought it
we
with you?
we can
I was like,
Could
'cause,
we,
like,
could we like interject that into the madness of we?
Yeah,
since
I'm sure
we're
you
at
could.
the-
Okay.
We'll
And
say
then
that
we
you
go
were,
out.
and since you're specifically not being targeted at this moment, like you're kind of fine. You're more
Yeah.
just dodging chaos.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Real quick though, once you do get to where's my stuff? Once you get back out to this gate here and you start to kind of like head towards the forest, looking this way, there is some sort of figure traveling towards the gate. It appears to be a large figure on this giant bed made of bones that's being carried by these small, gross little skeletal hands. It's followed by an army of what appears to be undead. It appears to be some gaunt, purple-haired woman with these glowing purple eyes. She seems to have impossibly
Smash.
long limbs, dragging her claws on the ground beside her. She sits up on her bed, eyes a young man running in her direction. She reaches out towards him as her bones appear to dislocate, crack, and rearrange to extend about 10 feet farther, and with a single claw jutting out additional 5 feet, completely skewering him through the gut. She pulls him towards her, lifts him into the air, and effortlessly throws his body back into the undead horde for them to feast upon. As she turns, go ahead.
Oh, no, I have a small thing. You can keep finishing.
Okay. As she kind of like turns her head to look back, you kind of catch a glimpse of what's actually under the hair. So what you initially see sitting on this gross ass bed is this bitch, who then, once she kind of shifts, you can kind of see underneath it looks more like this. It's pretty gnarly. Still smash. Hell yeah. But
like in the crushing a bone.
But in the crushing a
like a
bone
mole.
way. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
mole
yeah.
smash, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the plan?
All right,
So-
I have the horn.
You do have the horn.
I would like to use it.
Oh, did you? Hey,
I'll use it 4 times. I want to use it on.
Well, you used it already once.
wait, I was gonna
Well, I
ask.
used
did
it
you,
yesterday. So we
but
took
did
a
you
long
roll?
rest.
Did you roll the d4 to? I mean,
I mean, minimum of 1.
well, yeah. I just. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You did only use it once.
Yeah.
I want to use it once for Bethany and once for each of the children who I gave money to.
Oh, that's actually really fucking sweet.
That-
Okay.
that is.
All right.
Nice is hard
Good
right
deal.
now.
Okay. All right. It has been used. They have been targeted.
Alright, we'll wait. It's 600 feet.
I feel
Let's
like
say
that's.
we'll wait for a minute because that'll be 10 rounds.
Sure.
That'll be 600
okay.
feet if they're hustling.
Sure. Okay. Good deal. They have been alerted. What is the rest of your plan? You're just taking off into the woods.
We'll wait until they show up.
Yeah, and then we would.
Oh.
We would
Can they come to
Well,
the horn?
The only thing is, they just hear a blast. They don't really know the implication of it.
Wouldn't it be directionalized?
Yeah.
Oh, Well, Bethany would know.
I mean,
Bethany
it
would
just-
know the horn.
yeah.
That we had.
Okay. Sure. After a while, Bethany does appear, kind of has
Okay.
like actually, hold on, let me roll just to make sure. Yeah, okay. She did just give it to you too. She appears with like what appears to be like kind of like a heavy looking like bag, and then she also has the bag of holding on her hip that she seems to have made it towards you guys. What's the plan?
I'll wave over anyone who can see us.
Okay.
Well,
You kind of catch like a couple stragglers, like I would say maybe like an additional, let's roll for it, 11 people. That's pretty good. An additional like
nice.
11-ish people kind of like start running in your direction once they see like that there's people
Okay.
moving other ways.
so we're like 100% safe that we know of, unless from like
You are,
non-evil people
yes.
missing us.
Yeah.
I'm going to look to the other 3 amigos. They start heading to Miravine. I'm going to look for them children.
Okay.
Oh wait. Hold.
Can I go with him? Because we have the.
Yeah.
Oh, the
'cause y'all-
bond. That's
if y'all
smart.
stay 30 feet within each other, yeah, that'd probably be
Sure.
fine.
I mean, how long has it been since this has happened? Like,
How long does that spell last?
It says 10 minutes or until I can use it again.
Is there anything I can't?
You're
Well, we'd say that's 5 has passed.
if you had to go back and get your shit though, and then you dug out the
8
thing,
has
it's
passed.
probably off. It's probably off. If you can use it
Okay.
again though, you can.
I mean, I could just use my unbreakable bond with Tice.
Oh my god.
That's a wiener thing, isn't it?
Oh my god. Okay. Oh.
Are there a lot of burning buildings?
Not
Or
no.
Is this not that kind of fight?
No, this isn't that
I'm
kind of
going
fight right
to
now.
Create a bonfire and start doing smoke signals.
Okay.
Well, I'll make a bonfire and I will. I assume Honey Hills might know how to do smoke signals. I don't know. if that's-
I would argue that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
sure.
will say like start
I will
fanning
help.
this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for people.
Sure.
Before you leave, so like, I guess have you and Trent decided like y'all are gonna go off together?
Sure.
Actually, my question
'cause-
is does Tice have protection, or Tice and the other 3 have protection?
Well, if you go, it would be you and Tice, and then Honey Hills and
It'd
AF and
be-
P together. And then if you don't, then it's just Tice.
Yeah. So.
But
Because
you were
if I-
technically promised safety.
I'm
So-
protected from the evil people, but like if like a insane, terrified good person could attack me.
Fanatic.
Yeah, I was saying. So.
I do look. I am a tiefling, so I do
Yeah.
look like someone who
'Cause-
could be. What I will do, I will use alter self to make myself look like a human.
Sure.
Would
Okay.
that mess with the protection you have?
I'm going to assume that whoever these people are smart enough to know the difference.
Probably. I could
yeah.
probably agree with.
Because
They
one, I
seem
don't.
reasonably powerful.
Yeah, so like
Understatement.
I think if the party is gonna split, it should be half and half, and Tice
Yeah.
should not go by himself.
Okay.
So if Trent does go with them, she's same thing. I know I don't have to touch them, but
Yeah.
like she's just be safe and emboldening bond again. I'm assuming, and then she's gonna go to doing smoke signals while
Sure. Okay.
y'all go
Okay.
look.
We're gonna start running into. I'm gonna go to where I saw the kids. See if
Sure.
that's-
That is kind of all the way on the other side, but with kind of like the chaos people, some people are still just like bunkered inside their house. Like they just kind of like assume that like some crazy like blood moon shit's happening. They don't necessarily know like the extent of what
I'm
is
gonna
happening.
Start knocking on. Well,
Evan's door.
I don't know what their plan is. Like, I'm gonna
No.
start knocking on doors and being
Okay.
like, "This is worse than a blood moon run."
Okay, gotcha.
Like, and I'm not gonna go to like every door, but like if I pass one, I will.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you're being like kind of loud
We
in
need-
the
yeah, we need a
process.
level- I'll use thaumaturgy to make my voice louder.
There you go. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, why don't you, for looking for the kids, Trent doesn't really know what they look like, but why don't you make a perception check, see if you can catch
And you
them
get to add
anywhere.
a D4 to it.
There you
Well,
go.
he's looking for kids. I'm just gonna be looking for people who need help. Like,
Sure.
just anybody. Who
Look for
needs
people with really nice teeth as well.
There are
help. Trent's
definitely
putting
like
that aside for now.
14.
Ooh.
14. You see like kind of like hiding behind like one of the residential areas, like kind of looking towards where like that gross like gaunt ass lady was traversing. You can see him kind of like peeking around a corner watching that like undead horde kind of storm the gate there. So you do see them. They're just kind of like hiding and watching from a distance.
I will run to them.
Okay. Did you disguise yourself as the same person you disguised
Yeah,
as
same
before?
one.
Okay.
That was
Cool. They recognize you and like they're like super wide-eyed and they're just like, what's happening?
Things are bad. Do you have any family, friends, anyone we gotta help?
Just these guys. And he like points
Alright.
to the other two kids that were with him earlier.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Trent picks two of them up.
They like
They-
hold on to your cloak and kind of like
Alright, I will,
to
I
try and
will-
keep close.
Yeah, I'll like try to tuck as many underneath my cloak.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Aw.
I'll pick
give,
up.
Well, I'll
pick
give.
up some.
I'll give Trent my like actual, because I picked up that brown cloak too. So
Right. Okay.
that way
Gotcha.
they can kind of like huddle underneath it. if
Sure.
we're safe.
Okay.
They would have to hit us to hit them.
Right, okay. Yeah, you guys are kind of like making your way through town, and like I said, you're not being targeted. It's mostly just the chaos happening around you, so you're able to pretty much get back to your group in time. Was there anything else you wanted to do before leaving this town?
No, I think we gotta go.
I think I would just say that like while like we're waiting for Trent and Tice to come back, like Honey Hills would like look over people, make sure like if there's any like substantial injuries that like
Sure.
like stabilizes them basically. But if,
Yeah,
like,
there's definitely
everybody's
some
fine-
people, mostly with like twisted ankles and shit like that, just from like getting like trampled or like trying to
Yeah.
run, and like I mean it's mostly scratches and scrapes and stuff like that. At least the people that made it to you.
Mhm.
Everyone else is either run in a different direction, bunkered down, or is dead. So that's what we're looking at. Anything else?
No, we gotta go.
Okay. As you guys leave, the smells from earlier, while gross, don't match the pure smell of iron in the air at this moment. The farther you get away, you kind of look and you see this huge swarm of locust beetles, flies, just swarming over the city, blocking out any remaining sunlight. The sun is starting to go down, and you have left this city, for better or worse, in the hands of these four insane individuals. And that is where we're gonna fucking end for tonight.
I sent you a message, by the way.
Okay, cool. I will peek see at it. Can we like fangirl over Jade's art real quick. Hold on. So I sent them some AI shit that I did. So this is your Madame Lenora.
Okay.
She bad bitch.
Queen Lenora now. Mommy
Got it.
milkers.
Okay.
There's probably blood in there.
She banging. Okay, and then we have I guess we have like both versions. This is what she looks like when her hair is back, and then this is what she looks like when the snakes be out.
What's her name?
Onissa. Onissa.
Okay.
It's
Big
only
sniffer.
2 S's. I feel like you'd have to have like 4.
Onissa.
Yeah.
At least
Okay.
3.
Yeah, and then we've got this bitch here, made out of
We don't know their
bugs
name.
or something. You don't know their name, even though it did say it. So if you were paying attention, I guess you saw it.
Oh.
Mr. Crawling
And then
wait, you
we
did say their
have no. I
Oh.
like popped up when I like hovered over it. And then we
Oh,
have this bitch who really more looks like this bitch, to be
You know what's
honest.
funny is when the
funny.
hair's up. when the hair's like covering her face, I literally thought there was like a cigarette in her mouth.
I did
that,
too
like,
when I
Yeah.
first saw it. I did too. It's funny. But yeah, so we have
Smoking.
the 4 bad bitches of the apocalypse here. And this one you didn't obviously get a name for either, but
Yeah.
So would
Fun
the
times.
bug one be like a fleshlight since it kind of wraps around?
oh my god, you're disgusting and I hate you.
Turning these all into a sex thing, and that's not what this group is about.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's
Oh
not
my
a sex thing though.
god.
Yeah. It's like our whole shtick.
Do you know
Yeah,
how long I've had that fucking
my dick.
monologue written for, bro?
Leave dicks
Sounds like
weird.
a skill
Too
issue.
long. Too
What
long.
was stuck was during the wedding. I was gonna be like,
Uh.
I was gonna do the whole thing like, does she look like she wants to get married?
Oh my god.
Can we imagine if we tried to kidnap her?
Oh my
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could fucking try. Oh shit. That was fun for me.
Da-da-da.
Was it good for you?
It's-
Oh
it's-
shit.
It, now I'm just thinking about centipede sounding, and I don't know why I should.
Blech.
Stop.
Gnarly,
Um,
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
T-Rex.
Wow.
No.
No.
Oh fuck. I just soloed you out for asking me that. I didn't mean to. Okay. Well shit. So you guys are
yeah.
planning on heading to Marvine to take Tavini back, was what I got out of that. Yeah,
Stop
Yes.
number one.
Well, that's
yes.
assuming Tavini wants to go to Maravine, but
that's true.
I would assume so.
well,
I guess my only question was, did all this chaos look like it was only going over Soadanna right now? Like,
At
is
the
that just- that is going
moment,
everywhere.
yeah.
People are gonna
So
show up everywhere.
yeah, that was like
Usurp.
basically like the initial like big start of it all. Essentially,
I was just wondering
is what that
if
felt
we'd be able
like.
to beat it to Maravine to give them.
Got it. She did say, "My friends will be coming to a city near you," so we shall have to see.
I do feel like we
Oh.
may have started a war.
Did you start
we?
it though?
No,
Yeah,
well,
you
we
put the ruby in the basket before we even
Also,
started
this is the
off.
thing that you were asking about in the title card. Jade made me this as well. This is the thing that like flashed at the end, like real
I was
quick.
saying, you know what's so funny is as soon as you were describing the people, I was like, blood. I'm like, she's blood. That's stones. I was like,
It's
Oh, I thought
almost
it
like
was
I had it
us. I
planned.
thought we were the cool ones.
no,
No,
we are not.
Which one did you think you
We're
were?
just-
Bones.
Bones.
No, I'm definitely Bones. The
Because
two-
of teeth.
That's
I
true.
meant just by
That's
the
true.
aesthetic of it.
That's fair.
By the aesthetic of it, I thought Trent would be blood.
Like, I feel like a
Nice.
druid. I feel like a druid would be swarm.
Yeah, I'd be stone.
You'd be stone.
Yeah,
and I'd be
because
blood.
stone endurance.
Yeah.
Can we get an alternative starting card that just has our faces?
Well, when we eventually win, you'll have to change it. And
Can I
There
get
you
like,
go.
a little like customer service
There you
card,
go.
punch card for fucking them all?
Oh shit.
when we make our resistance group, if we do, we will also
There you
call
go.
ourselves Blood, Bone, Swarm, and Stone, and we'll confuse everyone. And
Hell yeah.
Blued, boons, swarm, and stearns.
Bleed bean Stein. I love it.
You got like a jerky gurk, you know what I mean? Just like,
Wow.
to get that spurt.
I hope
Spread your
that was fun. Oh fuck, I keep singling people out on the camera on accident. I hope you enjoyed my friends I've been working on for a while. It'll be be interesting.
Nightmare.
I love,
Do you
I
have
love that
anything-
we. I'm so sorry. I was like, I love that we went from the vampire prank to vampire overlord.
Yeah.
It was oddly well timed.
It was
Yeah.
funny. It was pretty funny. I'm
We
a
were
fan.
prepared for it. We were like, oh, we saw that last
I'm a
night.
fan.
Yo, that's the same thing. Yo, Tice.
Are
they, like,
you
took your whole
pranking
shtick.
me? Are you pranking
Oh man, I should have grabbed
me?
one of those batons from fucking the guard station.
There was
Oh.
there was a moment before Jerry knew what was going on where I was like, what if Tice just grew fangs and bit someone? Like, I'm a vampire. Don't kill me.
Oh my god. No, the baton was more for checking for werewolves.
But she said
just-
changeling where it was a
Oh,
vampire
it's
when the
silver
guard said
baton.
it.
Oh yeah, the mirror is for vampires.
There you go.
I'm assuming if we're going
Well,
with
and
class,
it might be a magical mirror that does shapeshifters too.
well, I say because like I'm assuming if we're going with classic vampire rules, they can't see themselves in mirrors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good times.
When
Good times.
when we resolve everything, Trent, as the new overlord of the world, will instate that all
Everybody
buildings
brushes
are made
their
with
teeth.
mirrors. Everyone brushes their
Every
teeth, and
building
every
has a
building
mirror.
is made out of mirrors.
Oh
Vampire versus
shit.
a Medusa fight would be pretty like if you bring a mirror, like if a vampire brings a mirror, they can just
Oh.
like
They can't see
Damn.
themselves, but they could. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what
Well,
I liked about the
Unfortunately for you, they're on the same team.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately for
lesbians?
you.
Are they in lesbians?
You
That's a
don't
good
know. You don't know.
question. Are they
I
all?
thought they were American.
Well, now I can't
Oh my
fight her 'cause
God.
she likes tacos.
Uh,
Not
Okay,
the sushi roll.
My only question is.
Yeah.
What is Swarm also a bad beach? A late A? Because
I mean,
or is
as
or is
much
Swarm
as it
just, like-
can be.
Swarm just a walking swarm. of
Okay,
insects.
so picture
Identifies female.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie.
Okay.
Oogie Boogie.
That-
It's just a
that
sack of
vagina-
bugs.
That vagina is all crickets.
You disgusting.
Sorry.
Well,
She's
shit.
so good
Guys,
at make
we're
me a
making-
cricket leg.
We.
I
I just want to shout out everybody for watching. We super appreciate you hanging out and making silly, stupid jokes to distract us from terrible times, like when the whole world is about to explode. We
gonna
are
shit
going to
myself.
raid out. I will be back on Sunday with some God of War, and
I saw
we'll
that
be
you
back
finished that.
Friday. This time, well, not this time, at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see what the fuck these guys are gonna do now that the whole world just like exploded on them. I dropped a couple raid messages into the chat. We're gonna raid into somebody. I haven't totally decided yet. I have a couple ideas. But I will catch you guys on Sunday. Say bye, everybody.
Goodbye.